alright. You're still here. You're still you.
Is it normally like this?
I'm not sure. I've never really witnessed someone get cured of tempering yet.
More
New
with
territory for me.
how it felt when we were down there. Was like body's aether being twisted in on itself. There are whispers and voices in my head. I had to scream at them to keep myself in control.
Well, it's good that you did. I've thankfully been protected from such things, but I do not envy it.
Do you think Mark is okay?
Yes. I'm sure he's fine. Your brother seems like quite the capable man.
He's always has been far more capable than I.
Well, you certainly held your own in there, so I would say you're just as capable.
You handled yourself proficiently.
There was a point down there where I couldn't tell who was who. Everyone's faces looked like a blur. I got attacked by someone and then I shot at them with one of my spells. Only realized afterwards that I probably, if I aim wasn't off, I might have hurt you really badly.
Better to defend yourself. You did what was right in the situation.
Just
You
Thank-
handled yourself well.
Just thankful I was able to get you back on your feet. I don't think I would have been able to fix everyone. I'm not that powerful.
You give yourself credit where it's due. I think you would have done just fine.
Mm.
You pulled through. For better or worse. Your talents certainly do lie within the realms of strategic management, but providing aid where necessary. Definitely within your repertoire.
I'm in agreement.
I think everyone's waking up at this point.
Sounds like it. I can hear the voices outside above. I think the light has risen.
I would recommend you both staying here or finding a bed somewhere, but I have a feeling that it would fall on deaf ears. I know you. I have a feeling you might be the same.
Perhaps.
This is different.
Hmm?
It was tempered.
Yes, it's quite different. Which is why I think you should get your rest.
I don't know. I felt myself. What if I close my eyes and it doesn't, you know, stay that way? I need to make sure.
What happened, Astor?
I'm not sure. I began channeling ether into the porksy as I had been instructed. Simple task, truly. Directed it towards that crystalline egg. An attempt to cleanse the ether from it. Try to diminish the power that well, whatever that was left of that person in armor. Suddenly, I felt my mind slip. In a way I've never felt before.
I wouldn't call her
I know we saved a couple of the temple knights that were in
This is
there,
a-
almost tempered.
It was a partial success.
Yeah, they should be in here.
Yeah, check the cupboards. We should have some
Yeah,
potions
this is
and
where I
whatnot
usually store
around
the
here.
carrots.
Yeah. Alright. Take a seat or
Perhaps
take a
we can
bed,
speak
your
on it later
choice.
then.
I'm gonna take a bed.
The way
Yeah, somehow.
the Aether was acting down there is strange. I'm not an expert on tempering, but I know how
I mean, if you
Aether
need it,
typically
you
works.
can
It's like
tear another chunk out of this blue
it follows the laws of fluid dynamics. It goes from an etherically charged place and flows to a
Do you have anything
place
to
with
remember?
less charge, so to say. But our bodies were full of Aether, and it was flowing into us like we were sponges.
I mean, I really
Defies
don't
laws.
For that.
Means
Yeah, maybe a blue carrot.
the only way that happens is if someone's channeling it. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird.
Interesting properties here. Let me
It
just.
might at least ease it off, but
Well, I have a feeling that egg might be involved.
I need to read up on how primals work. I've not done any study on them aside from what's mentioned in standard
Blue carrot. Not a deep blue carrot, regular blue
studies that they exist and they corrupt Aether.
Deep blue
It's
carrots
tricky
if I want
business.
someone to slip into a coma.
Ryan.
Sounds Riding Hood.
maybe it's an oversight you
You
might
wouldn't
want
get
to
that
get
one.
looked at.
Damn.
Well, okay, that's if you eat like half of the deep blue carrot at once, mind. Like, taking a simple chunk out of it, that'll just basically be a sleeping aid.
Yeah, but still,
Fair enough.
One
Uh,
can heal your
hello.
Oh.
ace or whatever
Oh,
you want to
no
call
big
it
deal.
now. When you heal that, the other one will put you to sleep and they'll both look blue.
How are you
Good
feeling?
morning.
Um, uh, feeling. Oh, dear God. Feeling, I guess you could say that.
Mm.
Fucking.
Right.
Better
Here.
than not feeling, I suppose.
Green and blue.
Mm.
Head doing alright?
Yeah.
You don't need to take both at once, but like
That's good.
one after the other should probably at least bolster one effect with the other.
God's
Green should taste bland. I don't recall what the blue tastes like.
It tastes like
How
blue.
can I figure it out? That taste.
Shit
Fuck
sucks.
you, sir.
Well, I mean, it doesn't taste as bad as an ether or a health potion, so there's that.
Nasty
Yeah,
wound.
Thought
though.
drinking that potion before we left would have,
meant to taste
you know.
good. It's medicine. When have they ever made good tasting medicine?
helped, but
There's a reason why we call
I
it
guess
the
it doesn't
carrots of
cure all.
happiness. Meant to feel happy when you eat them.
Typically lessens the pain and, well, staunches any
Because,
bleeding.
it doesn't taste like.
Any real
like dirt.
wounds you need a healer for.
As opposed to normal carrots, which
Mm.
do taste like
I
that.
hope our
well,
dragoon friend is okay. They
Good point.
they had a hole in them impaled.
I'll see about tearing a couple more chunks.
It closed them in, but
Passing to people.
it's just a question of if they wake up or not.
Almost-
As much as I want to talk
almost
about what happened last
killed the
night,
both of you with how much
on
hate
my
that you
end
put,
of things,
into that one. Just what you just
That
say.
was traumatizing
know
to
what
me, and I'm
happened.
jaded
Wait, what?
to the shit.
I was
Yeah,
there.
I told you somebody got run through with a sword, like all the way through.
After our dungeon run,
Oh,
It took these two dumping just about every
Carry on,
fucking
I'll
bit
get
of
on
eighth that they had just to
I had to go back out
close the
there
wound up and and
to
stabilize her.
handle- Or, sorry, intending to rest.
Yeah, from big
to
guy with a
learn
big
that
fucking
My
sword.
reality collapsed, and I needed to
Yeah.
evacuate people.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Did we ever kill? Did we ever take that fucking the dickhead down?
I
I
wasn't
can't remember because I was
down there.
tempered that the entire rest of that fight.
No.
Shit.
He went out a side
Well, that can
passageway,
happen in just a
collapsed
few
it behind
days, huh?
himself.
A lot can happen in a few hours, apparently.
I've been here for. I was here for. a
Well,
Looks like we found the source of the tempering, though, or at least a source of it.
yeah, the egg that decided to not
I got to the moon.
have any power in it anymore, which is really strange, and I'm very concerned about that
I do
because,
remember you getting a few carrots
you know.
for me.
This moon.
he might have fell asleep, and who knows,
I
he
do
might
recall
wake up
asking
and then
you to
we're all
get some more
screwed.
carrots for me, and again, I am
I
still
believe
truly
it
grateful
was
for
something
it.
to do with the altar that it was on. The further it got away from it, the less
Heidelin
power
knows
it
this camp could use more
had.
happiness,
Yes,
whether of the carrot or regular variety.
Honestly, it could use,
It would be nice.
absolutely using the
I'm
altar
actually
to
now remembering
supercharge
the days when not a lot
eggs.
really happened around here.
whatever
I'm being
reason.
like, wow, it's actually really quiet.
Now it's starting to think I was the cause of unrest, considering I arrived pretty much when the Etheric crisis sparked.
You were the cause.
How
of
the
it
hell do you
all.
not get tempered?
Jeez.
Be
Well,
chosen
if
by
that's the
Heidelin
case, then I guess I'm
himself,
truly deserving
I
of the
suppose.
brandish
They,
name.
they hand those out anywhere? Because I really
I didn't really.
You'd rather
See,
that
I'm
not
giving
happen to
these
me
out
again.
those that need them.
I mean, aside from the pieces that
Unfortunately,
were
no.
already missing, no.
I'm sorry.
Oh, right.
There's during the
Should do the same with the
during the final days or whatever what do we call it? I don't know. I'm fucking tired. We made Ratatan designed a kind of medallion that can help prevent tempering. It's not a perfect cure. What the primal can do, it should be fine. But theoretically, you can be overpowered. It's like a etheric sponge sort of thing. It takes the corruption so you don't.
No, I usually try and always keep like a little reserve of ether.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't want to burn
Alright.
yourself out. That's a certainty.
Well, you know,
Whatever you gotta do to prevent an incident like that happening to me again, I would greatly appreciate that.
The additional,
Unfortunately, I don't know who you would talk to get one, other than going to, well, the Rods at Home itself.
Yes, they're
More than likely.
Maybe.
difficult to create because they use what was it? I think it's they use rare components. Like it's fuzzy.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, I'm not entirely sure what they used to make them, but
Some sort of scale.
Maybe Rumor and Neb know. I'm assuming we'll be having to talk to those two
I should
soon,
not be standing.
at some point
it would be a
today.
good place to ask, yes.
Just lay on the bed and
you're
rest.
sitting.
We've only, all of us, or at least most of us, have only
What?
just come back from our endeavors.
Well.
Frankly, I got the least of it.
Oh. Speaking of which.
Or at least I feel I did.
When I went home, had a nice
I got nary a lick of sleep last night, so sorry if I'm a bit
half of me.
out of it.
The only reason I even slept, call it that, is just out of pure fucking exhaustion.
Unless you're thinking of the thinkers, which are not that funny to think about.
Hopefully Ishgard's built enough I could ask the blacksmith over there to make me a new sword or something.
Not to me.
I'm
Hope you get
I'm
that
still
soon.
annoyed.
What?
Yeah, I need it. Yeah.
I mean,
Shit
I
sucks.
can let you borrow my spear.
As I can.
chances are,
I could possibly use
Can
it.
do with medicine alone.
I'm sure if you give that dungeon a little bit of time,
I always carry around
it seemed like that egg lost its power when we brought it up. Perhaps the rest of it might clear out soon enough now that we've taken out the source. Might be able to go back down there and get your sword.
Mummies?
Or ask someone to do it.
Or I guess whatever.
Take a small party with you.
That's fine. I'd rather not. Look.
But yeah,
The further I
just
stay
rest.
out of that fucking nightmare, the better. I'm good for a while. It's fine. I'll pay the money.
Fair enough.
I'm in absolutely no hurry to go anywhere near that place for the next.
Hey,
yeah. Quite a
where did
while.
we put the
Farming
chest?
ocean in no
Come on,
time.
Bella. I'll admit, my memory's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
I believe we gave it to the Luma.
And rest is an easy task to accomplish compared to what we've
I
been
just
through
overheard
already.
Neb. Apparently, I never made it to her.
Nope. Hello.
Hey.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
You're looking much more energetic. This doesn't seem like you were injured as heavily as some
Hey,
others.
that theory I had about it falling asleep wouldn't happen to have been correct, would it? Please don't let me be right.
Anything.
It had no power in it by the time we took it out,
That's a lot
so
of calories. He
I
should
see.
definitely
No.
have to work for it.
Hi.
Hey, everything alright at home?
Okay,
Iva's been told to rest. I've given her a chunk of blue and green carrot to... Because apparently
we came out of the prison, we went back to Ishgard to get to here. Right?
Yeah. I've at least
So-
I've got about 3 extra chunks of green and blue carrot in me in case. I'll probably go around the kid in case people need some.
Maybe Ryder might know where it is.
How the hell did it get lost?
I'm just wondering if there's something that we could
Fair
do.
enough.
Well,
Just take it easy.
I went from
he was the last. Who was the last one to carry? Wait, no, we were all together. We all walked out of there.
Yeah, we all
group. So
all
there's
at the
no-
same time. We just gotta
I believe
remember who.
Ryder was the one to take it.
Has anyone
Yeah. Ryder would probably know.
I mean, he just
Uh,
flew off and tried to do a speed delivery, I guess. Fucking hell.
I know one of them is downstairs.
one of them.
Well, unless they've done.
I don't know where the description at the very least. Presumably she's probably. I'm not sure if she's gotten reports yet or is aware of what happened.
From what I can remember,
A fucking nightmare.
Apparently told that your mission didn't exactly.
it went down into that.
Do you require anything? Sleeping potion, sleeping. I understand bad experience, but I need to know specifics.
Sleeping would be nice.
We went down into the dungeon,
No treatment for
and from what I can tell, this was most likely one of the old buried tombs or dungeons or whatever.
Were they
Someplace where they locked away
internal
some of their
inmates
more
or
heinous
external?
criminals, I guess.
Yeah.
As we continued down, all of us could start to feel the effects of tempering, even us with the echo.
Understood.
to tear open a
Well,
hole in reality out
The
there.
deeper we
With sympathetic
went,
tone in
the
your voice,
more
I guess
it
you
was
can
getting
get
stronger.
to be a part of the
You know, actually, you weren't there. We met one of
bandit
the
traffickers.
officers, I guess. Two of them. One appears to be high ranking, another one we met in Ishtar when the first riot started breaking out.
Because it will kill me.
The one who could actively temper people.
Oh, did he not power down from that?
We were able to subdue him, and despite my argument to actually kill him, we were able to capture him. Further down we went, the more the tempering got intensive,
The only thing I ate.
until we reach a chamber with
without me.
Eat
that thing in there.
Oh, we were
More
just
so,
yeah.
more so locating this and getting some info.
No.
I might go get Ryder's cheesy
Alright.
bacon.
You know what? I'll go get it
thing
for
was placed on a pedestal at the end of the
No,
room.
we have to
boxes-
look for
boxes
it.
right
That's
here.
part of the
Oh, there's a
deal.
box.
Oh, good. It wasn't lost. I was worried for a moment.
So I can. Hold on. Hold.
Wonderful.
We found that thing sitting on a pedestal,
Could make my own
but it was growing bright red. Ryder, what the fuck?
All of them bad.
What happened now? Why are you? Ow!
Yeah, I saw him outside like that. I was wondering if I should be concerned.
Stay
Yeah,
there.
apparently he was about to go fly off somewhere, and I was just asking, what's in the box? Oh.
We're getting that
I'm
description
setting
right
up
now.
an aether bath for you to heal.
Do we want to have
When we
everyone
first
do
saw
a
it-
debriefing?
Apparently it's okay.
So we don't repeat this
Oh,
over
you
and
mean-
over and
Oh.
over and
I
over
was
again.
currently
Like
resting in
one
the
injured
infirmary.
resting, but
Let's go over the people that are here, the ones that are resting. We don't need them getting moved.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wait, but I need to be a part of the conversation downstairs.
I think they want to be a part of the
can hear us
conversation
from up there.
downstairs.
We can just talk really loud.
You know, I think my intuition is telling me they want to be a part of the conversation down here. Maybe someone should go get them.
So yeah, one
Someone
of the
should
choices
I
I
have the
have.
energy to straighten up.
I don't know.
Ryder,
I'm trying to stand, but I can't.
You
so
good?
Never mind, she could outrace Bahamut in a flight.
Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot. He kind of came out like that.
yeah.
What are you doing? He didn't change back. Oh, yeah, but why would you call the prison? He's not going to the
Slowly pick her up like
Stay like that, especially. Okay.
Where are you taking
Nice
her?
and
I'm setting up an aether bath in order to get ether burns.
freedom.
Hold it, stop.
Don't overexert yourself if you don't need to, alright?
It's just my fucking
All right.
leg. That's all. I'll be fine.
Oh, right, yeah. We
Excuse
don't
me,
want to risk
excuse me,
anyone's
excuse me, I'm gonna set her down on the stool.
Slow down.
Okay, cool. You do that.
So
Congratulations.
subtle, so tactful,
Picks up.
really. Hold on.
Is this everyone?
Wait, what? No, let them be here. No, come back.
Well, she's in
Buncha-cha.
Let them be down here.
Let them be down here.
Get your ass
At the very least, they can still rest on a chair. Worst case, we'll lay her down on the table.
Treat your aether
Let's
burns
play
with
a
their
little
health and
fucking
pest
game.
their sugar. Why not?
Complicated.
Plop.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a
Let's
fucking
all
12 if we could not.
all right. Let's
No,
all
I need
let's
to
all quiet
soak her
down.
in an
Bella.
aether bath because it's internal and
Shut
external.
up.
Buncha-cha.
Bella.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
As I was saying, we delved deeper. We found that sitting there. It was when we first found it. It was some kind of red, bright, glowing egg, kind of like the pendants. They were bright red, We also found several of those that were also glowing, and anyone who touched them immediately began to temper.
Immediately? What?
Yeah.
He picked up
Happened to
one,
me.
and we had to fight him off.
Oh, yeah, him and the pendant. I don't.
Yeah.
They how?
You have the echo.
That, I do, but it was way too strong. Those pendants were nasty business. Extremely nasty business. Like, you couldn't even wrap it in a cloth.
There was a weird thing. I don't know if anyone else heard it or if it was just me, but I felt like I was coerced to pick it up. It's like it was talking to me.
Okay, did anyone else hear those urges to pick up pendants?
I felt them as well.
Everyone did, even me.
Kept hearing voices in my head, trying to convince me to bring them home to Charlian.
Yeah.
No.
You know, the pendants that we
Just
have
scream
found
at
that
them.
haven't done anything have all been old, rusted, probably worn. I'm guessing the one that you found was fresh, but I'm expecting.
Possibly. That thing was pretty bright red. It had a pretty bright red crystal.
Yeah.
But
Brimming
anyway,
with, well, corrupted
Technically, the
ether,
crystal
presumably.
the shape of an egg.
Continue, please. So, you found a bright red egg, and if you got close, it got worse. What happened?
much worse. I'm guessing a captain of some kind, somebody in charge was there. He was willing to divulge information if only we were able to beat him in combat. And well, that wasn't an easy thing, especially since we also had to deal with him after he had touched the egg while it was in the pedestal. Full temper. No waiting, no nothing.
I don't
Are
even
you
like
good?
remember a single. I guess because I can't remember a single fucking thing that happened after. I just remember I got grabbed, whoosh, and then red. I just remembered red, just red, pure red. That was it.
Ah.
We weren't
And when
able
I-
to defeat
when I-
him, unfortunately.
When I finally came to, I guess,
Yeah, maybe-
let's see, I had a hole
You're
in
not
my
holding it,
leg.
right?
I am.
Oh, okay, great.
And my sword's
Continue.
gone. But
We weren't able to defeat
besides
him.
Get that in a minute.
We weren't able to defeat this captain or whatever he was before he was able to escape and block the passage he took. By the time we were all injured, all of us were very much, our heads were hurting from this tempering, and well, I didn't see many other options. We tried to destroy it, but even 4 of us striking at it couldn't do anything. So the next available option I thought of was to remove it from the pedestal, but that required touching it. Thankfully, with the help of a few others who had the echo, 4 of us were able to remove it and drag it back up to the entrance where it just stopped. Slowly the tempering got weaker and it turned into that.
Stopped.
Stone.
Out of nowhere. Just boom, done.
The further it was away from the altar, the weaker it got.
I'm guessing the altar must have been some kind of cipher for Aether, and it was feeding that thing.
That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm going to take a look at that in a bit. But there's Aether everywhere. Is it dependent on like a condensed amount? I wouldn't expect a prison in Ishgard to have a condensed amount. Hell, there's more Aether here, and yet it is dormant. There has to be something specific here on why exactly it react there. Better question, how the fuck did it get down there without no one noticing? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we have hordes of tempered people.
I have no clue. I do I know one thing though, it did feel as though something was being drawn from everyone in the room, the closer I was to it. What exactly that was, aether, something else, I don't know.
My only guess is that the prison was forgotten. So, sneaky way to get in there, place it on the pedestal. Maybe it was feeding on more than just aether.
Question: for those of you who were tempered, was it porksy used? Any kind of curative? Anything?
I think Aster used a porksy on Atlas.
But
We just knocked out.
Yeah, that
So you
was.
didn't need a porksy to get untempered?
No. Wait, Asta was tempered for a short time. I kinda had to help them. So I was kind of out of the fight.
Taking risks.
You know, I
What?
thought your life was like fucked. How did you help them?
Pull it out. And he'll show an aetherite crystal with possibly that energy that was in. What was in
I think
Asta.
it says aether.
Do you
That's
still have that
fucked.
drawing?
And
This-
you're touching that with
I
your
had-
bare hands.
It doesn't.
Zay. Do you still have that drawing?
It's not affecting me. It's like it's controlled.
I know, but still, that's unsettling. Can you like
Oh, yeah,
punch like a
those.
ball or something so I don't have to touch it with my hands?
You mean of the creatures?
There's a ball over there. There's plenty of balls. Go
Here,
pick
in a
one up.
moment.
Here's a mug. I got one.
Is the muck big enough?
Aster,
it's the
do you
crystal.
remember anything
I'm gonna get a bowl.
from being
Just in
tempered?
case. Thank you, but
Feeling, sensation?
Yes, everything.
These...
Bloody hell.
That chest, we actually pulled out quite a number of documents from it and some illustrations of creatures we've seen down there. A lot of it's in some
Extremely
old dialect.
corrupted. I assume tempered could have gone too far.
Lots of songs. It's tentatively familiar, a bit like the Eosian alphabet. It's just really fucking poorly written. I might be able to decipher it. It would take some time and concentration, though, and another sleepless night, but I can work on that possibly tonight. See what I can get out of it.
So they have the ability to almost instantly temper someone, but it seems like untempering seems to be a bit of an easier process, maybe?
It reminds me a
I
bit
mean,
of
knocking someone out.
They did say they would teach us a way to better untemper somebody without the use of porksies, but we were never able to get that information.
The one who had the porksy was Asta, and being tempered, well.
Wait, so you said that you didn't beat him. Did he leave? Did he vanish
He escaped.
away? Why?
He
and
left.
just left the egg there.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cryptic BS. So the egg has an
Yeah,
answer.
that sounds like a trap. Either,
Yeah.
it sounds like either a trap or some kind of fucking riddle shit scavenger hunt that we're being, again? Aren't we doing this with the Rangers as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Great, lovely. Okay, so to summarize real quick from my understanding, the prison was one of the warded off ones. Probably some of the wards that are less traveled, more forgotten. Deeper you go, the worse tempering gets. Touch an amulet, you'll get tempered even if you have the echo. Touch the egg, you'll get tempered
Oh.
no matter what.
Stray too far from the rest of your group, and apparently you also got tempered because the initial idea was those of us that didn't have the echo were going to just leave and leave the rest of the people with it. Me
Step inside, you
scheming,
get tempered.
her over there.
I have a
there's
hard
no-
time hearing you over here, Aster.
Tempered.
I think it was like the three of us. We, after Atlas got tempered and they got him out of it, we went in. The rest of the party went ahead down the hallway. The three of us turned around. We're going to head back up the stairs. Yeah, no, about that. The further we got away from the rest of the group, the worse it got. Until we started seeing shadowy figures. Until we started seeing shadowy figures with fucking amulets for eyes staring at us with devilish grins.
It's.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I grabbed this one, and we ran back down to the rest of the group.
It was really strange to my understanding of how Aether works. Aether tends to work like a fluid. It goes from a high point to low density point, like a fluid dynamics. But with this, it would soak into us regardless. If less of us were around, it's as if we became like a bigger sponge. But grouped together, we could all soak it together, for lack of a better term. It defies.
One might almost guess that it's not even tempering. It's something else that we haven't seen yet.
It does seem to be proximity.
Whatever the hell was going on down there was bad shit, and things would have gone a hell of a lot worse.
Did you hear what they said, Luma?
Sorry, what?
Porksy.
Please tell me you heard what was spoken to by two over here.
I was. I'm listening.
No, they didn't. Can you please share that again?
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to start, or do you want to go with your bit?
The Porksy didn't do anything. No effect. Nothing.
No effect to the tempered, or
both, almost.
Pre-existing corrupted aether. That's used to try to cleanse aether, like the imbalance inside of the soul. Then that is not actually going to fix the imbalance inside the soul. It is just going to push it back to the point of what you are currently at. Okay. It probably did something, just not the effect we are wanting it to do. Is the TLDR of what I am assuming. If an individual is...
Very large assumption to make.
If someone is in a state of imbalance and they're trying to balance out someone else using their own aether that's already imbalanced,
They weren't.
I do not believe the result is going to be...
They weren't tempered when they were trying to use the Porksy. They hadn't been tempered yet.
All were... tempering is not, you're tempered and not tempered. Usually it is, at least in this case, much more gradual. There's multiple stages of grey. It sounds like all of you are in varying stages of grey. Let's put it this way. You were at a 3, they were at a 7. You use the Porksy. I assume it's probably going to go either back to maybe a 4, 3 if we're lucky, but certainly not back to a 0.
It didn't do anything.
They do bring up a good point, though. This doesn't really match up with any of the other primals and any of the other instances we've had of people getting tempered. This feels uncomfortably unnatural.
It feels deliberate.
Kind of like what they were saying, where they had to sponge together to be able to handle the amount of odd aether that was flowing through them.
Sponge?
We did share the burden.
Was I the only one that heard what they had said?
No,
Sweet
I
Lord.
I heard it too.
You heard it
to
too?
be fair,
Okay.
I was in my own head trying to figure stuff out, okay?
Understandable. No, I meant other people.
To reiterate, Aether typically works similar to laws of fluid dynamics. It goes from high point to low point. If there's less Aether in an area, it goes there. This did not follow standard dynamics. It went into us regardless of our so-called pressure on the room. If we were separated, it flowed into us more, which doesn't make as much sense. It should have flowed into us more when we were in a group, if that's how it's working. But it did the opposite. This makes me think... Yeah, it sounds like someone was willing it to do that. That's the only way Aether behaves like that. As if it's being channeled.
The night that you guys fought at the end, maybe multiple of the enemies could have done that? Anything?
Maybe?
They wield anything that could have just forced it in?
This is all conjecture on my part.
Most of them were just shambling, either strange mutated creatures with big sharp claws or possessed suits of armor that would just shamble around very, very slowly. They were durable and a pain in the ass to get rid of, but you know,
sneaky bastards. That scared the shit out
yeah,
of
they
me.
were also very sneaky.
Oddly silent for suits of armor.
I mean, maybe
But
they imbued it into the weapons, the armor. I mean, everybody took a hit, right? I mean, more people
believe
than
so,
not.
Yeah.
Maybe it could have happened that way.
I was still feeling
maybe
mine.
not through only just the aether, stream and everybody's body, but it could have done, through the bloodstream. Could have done anything.
Blood?
I'm just, it's just a hypothetical. I don't know. I wasn't there.
A lot of conjecture.
Yes. I feel like...
We're not dealing with a normal form of tempering.
Well, we do have the core object that was tempering people right in front of us. It seems to be defunct, off for the time being.
We know that for sure.
Let's assume defunct. I don't want to think about it turning back on right here.
Well, how does everybody feel? Anyone feel anything? This is exactly my profession. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm an engineer, so it looks nullified or at least turned off for the time being.
Aster has a question.
No, I was responding to him.
Yeah, they were responding.
I think we should treat this object as if like a grenade or like a bomb that's you're not sure if it's going to go off or not. We don't know if it, like Aster was saying, we don't know if it could reactivate, or perhaps it is only a focusing stone.
Do you still have that? Do you
Treat
still
it with
have that
caution.
stone I brought back from Tyrol?
We do.
I was thinking maybe it has a similar property to that. You saw what happened when we were able to flow Aether into it. Maybe this egg has something similar to it?
One thing was a very interesting energy conduit. The other one is turning people into indoctrinated cultists. I don't feel like they match, but we can... I also don't want to... I'm going to be honest with you. Once again, this thing is not my profession. Engineer, right? I fix practical problems.
This is my profession.
This is not a practical problem. I fear putting Aether in that to even test.
Wasn't suggesting it, I was just thinking, throwing things at the dartboard.
Well, yeah, no, don't worry, like, thank you, right? But obviously the only way we could test that is by flowing Aether through it. And this thing is turned off, and I like it that way. I love it that way.
Yeah.
What if we do it
I agree with
outside
him.
of the
I'm not putting this
camp,
one near that.
and we just pour it with ether?
Or was it instead used as
I
a
would rather not
reactivation?
test it.
We should
Same problem, different
I'd
answer.
rather it be destroyed.
Well,
Ned,
wait,
I think somebody's.
you guys
Toba's there
are... You guys are forgetting a key factor here. That thing was only red when it was near the altar, right? The altar had something to do with it being red.
That is what I was saying.
How do we
It got
test?
weaker the further it was away from the altar. I'll repeat
Yes,
that.
Unless there's something...
In, or was it a way to add this egg to activate a function of cycling Aether? Because that's when it
Unless
leads to
there's-
completely different things.
Maybe
Unless there's
the
something
90s?
else buried deep underneath whatever that prison was. Further
Given
in.
the relative age of Ishgard, that's entirely possible.
I don't know.
There could be more layers to it.
There's any number of potential answers to this.
Do we have accurate blueprints of the dungeon?
Why were they just sitting there?
Evan, if we're going to do any sort of testing, we need to build a container that can
Didn't have any for us
block.
before we went in.
Alright, that makes problems then. Need a minimum safety testing if we're going to look into it, otherwise we just keep it safe.
You guys said there was some kind of knight who was there, different than the rest, or similar?
It was.
Different.
More lucid than the rest.
How lucid are we
Actually
talking?
Struck up a conversation. Oh, very. He knew what he was
Enough
talking
to
about.
strike a deal, even.
Actual conversationist. Bargaining.
Here. How about this?
Not unlike
Maybe
what we've seen in some tempered.
That's true. Maybe we just need a little bit more. Was there anybody with the Gridani team?
Yeah.
All right. I think we've already been pressing this egg thing for just a little bit. Keep that closed. You guys want to give a report?
I mean, do you want to go ahead or?
Don't
Well-
fuck it, I'll do it.
If I had to say a little something, there was robot bugs, very mechanical-like. They just started forming out of nowhere, like different cave sections.
Well,
Just
let me
went down, the bigger
reiterate,
and
you know,
more
why we were there,
rapid they
where we were.
appeared.
We were right next to Temp Tower Deepcroft, a place called Bone Valley. We were tasked to go find information from the bandits down there on tempering, etc., and there were
Hi Skipper, I didn't realize you were here. Thank you for letting me know.
including some bandits. Didn't find out too much information. We untempered the wrong one, and the Ishgards, well, not the Ishgards, but the other city-states took the other bandits that we captured as well. I think there were 5 in total, maybe?
One of them was the leader, too.
The short version.
One of them
it,
was the
yeah.
leader, and we did not untemper him. We failed our mission on that part.
Which one did you guys untemper
A
then?
naked
I
man.
thought I called Bunchacha about it.
Yeah.
A naked
no,
man.
Buncher has got more
Green carrot.
information, but he's
Yeah.
currently stepped away to deal with
not
the
even
injury.
joking.
Notice he was naked.
We're not joking.
I had to
So-
track that man from point
Oh, he's
A
back.
to point B.
He's back. She's back.
So,
Yes, I was
Nice.
dealing with someone.
I called you with the whole,
Yes.
hey, city-states are here to grab them. What happened?
So, I'll be honest, I was unaware that someone had the capability of untempering someone, and I am not trained in how to do that yet. I should have. That's on me. But, what happened was, before you called, the person who has the flying pig thing,
Foxy.
The Foxy.
Parksy, yes, attempted to cleanse one of the bandits. They simply chose one of them that we had in the lineup. Yes. For whatever reason, they had removed most of their the person themselves removed all of their clothes in their fervor. Not exactly too sure why, but it worked, and it completely drained them. And I did not want them to try again for fear that they would burn themselves out completely.
We did try, once we got to the entrance, we did try to untemper another, but at that time there was signs of a cave-in,
The
and
cave,
we didn't want to risk
yeah.
that.
Yes, the cave and the surrounding area was completely unstable. Possibly due to a large amount of the lightning etherically aspected insects constantly blowing themselves up and burrowing through the place.
That will do
I
it.
brought samples of those as well.
I would love to see those.
Ooh.
But okay, if
Ooh.
that's the case,
My
yeah,
tent.
you also
Leave
want to
them
see
there.
those.
I definitely do.
I have plenty.
If
We
that's
did
the
get some
case, is there
information
any
off the
information
untempered
that
one.
was gained at all?
Yes, I
spoke with
believe
them.
it
What
was.
situation?
Yeah, quite a bit.
What I was bringing up the rear, securing the guy back, so I don't know the information. I don't know that someone. I think it was. Was it your brother?
I
believe
don't know. I wasn't there.
No, I was them. Okay.
Yeah, it was their brother.
All right.
Their brother was the
Well,
one
I
who
mean-
purified them, but they were the one who spoke with them.
Found out some information, before they were tempered. Seeing a red sun, talked about it quite a bit. Just a bunch of red fire, screaming, and that everything went black. Afterwards, did not know where he was. Got some conjecture about his sister in prison. Don't know if she's still alive after hearing about this, but didn't say much else. Just kept talking about signs of the Great Red.
It's most likely some type of
Saw any
apocalypse that they probably came up with.
Probably. It
When,
sounded like Dalamud all over again.
When the authorities came to pick up our prisoners, I did try to mention as much as possible that they were tempered, but I don't know if that helped any.
There were also spore, like
Lots of
organic,
mushrooms,
spore
yes.
Canisters.
Yeah.
But if you got too close to one of them, they poof out their spores, and it'll cause you to barely be able to breathe.
I have samples of those too.
Sadly, I can't do much with those, but I'm sure there's some people that we can send them to that will be quite useful for.
Oh yes,
If
I'm
not
going to
for
be
yourself.
experimenting on them regularly.
Who I can reach
Yes.
out to.
But yes,
Find some antidotes, that kind of stuff.
I'll be back.
For the most part, aside from gathering samples and untempering one entity, it was odd. The entire place was very
okay?
imbalanced in terms of its aether.
That'll be fine.
There was likely a source to it all, but sadly we weren't able to explore further before the place started feeling like it was going to fall apart. I urged everyone to leave with those we captured as soon as possible because I didn't want us to be caught in a cave-in.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Well, sadly, because they're now being held by the city-states to pay for their crimes against each one of them, we really have no way to get a hold of them.
I understand, but at the very least, hopefully the city-states now have the information to remove tempering?
I do. The issue is we don't know if they would... Well, some of them, I believe, have been bigger names when it comes to that region for quite a while. We don't know how long they've been tempered. If they were bandits before they were tempered, they're as good as executed, really.
We could maybe see if we could pull some strings, but
Seems
doesn't re-
unusually cruel for
Letter
even
has revived. Where is it?
the city
The letter's
states.
here for you.
I'll get it.
Right. Okay.
Especially if they were tempered.
There you go. Summons.
Punishment and even execution, sure.
Great.
Oh shit.
Even if
Jesus.
it's tempered like that seems
Cool. Care for yourself.
beyond cruel.
Thank you. Oh shit. Okay. I gotta go. I will see you all
What?
later.
Lulu?
Okay.
Presumably someone's to
What?
someone important.
She got a letter.
Nothing against that.
Just say we're summons.
That might not be good.
It's
either a good thing or
bad. Lulu has to rush off like that.
Well, we are not gonna stress too hard. We are just, I'm still here. This big old cat was signed on to the fucking guild. Okay, so.
I'm fucking tired.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to kind of. Maybe we can see about pulling some strings. I know Luna always
cornbread?
jumps on they're as good as executed, but not barbarians, right? Although they were human traffickers, so the law is a bit more aggressive, right?
Understandable.
But maybe we could pull some strings. Maybe we could see, but it's a tightrope. But hey, good news though. They're at worst right there behind bars. You know what I mean? They're not gathering more people. I'll take that W. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were kind of making comments of some of the females, including myself.
You know,
So,
actually,
yeah.
Same with me.
they do keep bringing up the red sun, right?
Yes.
They kept bringing it up like crazy. Like they were praising it.
Literally all they were talking about.
Saying that it was
In
the end
between all the
time,
insults.
the end of the world, you know.
Whenever you guys are recovered, I might want to send a small team of people to, I run in theory of mine's just, I've been trying to read into what this whole red sun thing's about, and it tends to make me think of, when you're in a desert, and, when you start to get hit by those waves of, dehydration. Sometimes the sun can go from its normal bright yellow to a blood orange or a red, depending on where you are in the time of night.
I see.
Banlands come to mind. Whenever people are more recovered, I might see about sending a small team to visit some of the main cities, ask some questions. People have been vanishing out there as well. I don't know the exact numbers. It's not like I'm a official who can pull all of it, but it might be worth investigating.
Contacts in Uldar, so I'll ask around there.
If you feel recovered enough, I know you were one of the ones who went into the
Well, I'm not saying I'm going
coolers,
to
as
head
it
out
were.
right now, but I will get some sleep before heading out. I know not to push myself anymore.
Yeah, when you're rested.
I can head
No.
out, ride my chocobo. I'm still pretty good.
I could head out. Like, it's just my legs a little.
Did you use any other mode of transportation just in case?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Walk across.
She's my only ride, is my
I'll be
chocobo.
fine. Besides,
joke.
I gotta talk to people about a new weapon anyway. Shit.
Send a letter.
Cut me some slack, will you? Jeez.
Hey, we're not having an entire discussion. If one of the healers say no, then no and you rest. We stick to that until you're recovered.
Speaking of, I'm hoping to speak with some of the healers and those who are more familiar with tempering. I have a couple of theories on how this entire odd tempering thing is working, but I want to run it by them. I don't want to bother everyone here, obviously.
Was the pendants brought up at all?
Yes,
Okay.
everything.
Yes.
Okay. I was kind of out cold. Apologies.
You're talking about me. What about
You do
her?
not need to apologize.
I have to catch you up on the first half of the conversation.
Couple things we need to prioritize. We need
No,
to understand how
right.
this works. Now, Luna's gonna be wherever she went. We'll be looking at this egg, but any of the healers, I want you guys gathering together on this. Start putting your heads together. This is not normal tempering, and I don't have the answers for this. This goes way beyond me and starts going into more of your guys' territory. So gathering together and gathering info, that's good. We need to try to find out any more information that we can, because unfortunately we're not going to be able to gather it from you-know-who. So, what I want you guys to do, for a majority of you, when you've recovered and rested, your places of origin, your homes, right? Places where you're from, places that you know. If you have any contacts, anyone, I want you reaching out to them, asking questions about people who have been vanishing, recent cases of bandits, anything of the sort that we could possibly use. We need to find something, and I am not waiting for the Rangers to come here to bleed us a little bit of info. If we can stop this, I want it stopped. We've proven that we can do it. We just need to go out and actually do it.
I have
No, I need to get him some
I have
milk.
a family member, her grandmother. She lives in a smaller town, but I can reach out to her and see if she's seen any suspicious activity.
If you have it, then use it. If you have family, if you have people you've worked with, do it. One thing I want to check on, though, that was brought up to me. We do not have a chain of command within the guild. Now, in my opinion, we shouldn't really need it. Most adventuring guilds don't even have it. You'll have people who run the guild, maybe you'll have a bit of a chain command of people who take care of the money and things like that, but in terms of adventurers, normally you guys kind of form your own groups and handle leadership there. But, apparently, there may or may not have been some complications and issues with people taking leadership and people being confused. Can anyone tell me a little bit more?
How are you doing?
Anyone feel like there's disparities between the adventuring group?
I shouldn't have
That-
anything during our
There's that one when Bella was bringing it up. The one guy that we fought just before we went to the big room. The one that she said we needed to just kill right away because he, you know, that was just bad news all around. But everybody else was like, no, we gotta capture him. You know, we don't want to repeat of what happened in Ishgard or whatever.
The other case? Apparently
And it seemed that was at least one instance of butting heads that I could recall. Anything else after that, it's kind of a blur.
No, he didn't look the same, but he sounded
Okay.
But that's like probably the first time I've seen that happen.
Here, you were the one who brought it up to me.
Yeah,
What?
so when it was after the big fight and we had all of the
maybe? I don't know.
all of the bandits gathered up, there was...
This was the Gridania team, by the way.
The Gridania team, yes. We had pretty much cleaned everything up, and then the shaking started happening in earnest. There was a lot of argument back and forth on what we should do with the
A debriefing over there.
captain? No, prisoners.
That's supposed to be
Yes,
on my intelligence.
as well as where to go from there. At some point, someone had brought up the fact that
I
they
know, right? I think it was. I don't know.
had
what
traveled regularly with the Warrior of Light, and thus that gave them some manner of seniority.
Yesterday, but
And
that was
it was very
Ren.
confusing. Well, yes, and it was incredibly confusing, at least for me and a couple of others who were nearby me, that we weren't sure, like, how exactly that worked, and also it was a lot of butting heads on, like, what exactly to do.
There was a lot of talking about doing things and not a lot of actually doing it.
Yes, like, having my suggestion was going to be having someone established either by the group going or at least by the guild itself to be considered the go-to, the face, the lead of the missions, and then, you know, take it from there. But again, that's possibly just me wanting someone to focus on whenever things are confusing, as opposed to several people shouting at each other whenever chips are down.
All right.
For me, if I remember correctly, Ryder established. I can't do four. Four people from his original group. Atlas is one of them. Ren is the other. I don't remember the other two.
Okay.
So,
My problem is I have no idea who any of these people are, because I'm new here. But also, like, none of that was established ahead of time.
It was from my understanding, it was established like pretty early on, I think after the portal opened. Or even before we opened the portal.
Yeah, nice. But if there's a mission like this with how many people that will work together, it would have been best if we just told who was leading if there and then.
Or at least decided it
Alright.
ahead of time.
This is going to have to be something that is handled between all of you. As much as I would like for us to go ahead and start classifying leaders, considering how often
Great.
don't have someone who is a leader. Let me make this prevalently clear to you. If you adventured with Ryder, it means fuck all to me. I have seen people who have adventured with him who I personally think are pretty inept when it comes to the concept of making a damn decision and leading. So, who you adventured with before means nothing to me. I've seen people who have barely adventured who have more leadership qualities than anyone in this room. And I say that respectfully. Point of the matter being, when you guys are about to go on a mission, you need to have that discussion between each other. Who is leading you? Which means some of you are going to have to step up. If you don't know how to be a leader, and you have questions, and you want to learn, you can come to me. I have military experience. I've worked in it before. I've done it 1,000 times. A warrior, for God's sake, is part of our fucking job. If you don't have someone, and you don't know what to do, you need to have a warrior, for God's sake, out. We try to make sure those bulletin boards are put up there as soon as possible, so you guys can have that discussion. So it's not brought up last second, or someone's just assumed it. But that's going to be on you guys. If you want to learn, we'll make sure to open those doors to teach you, to help you. But that is up to you guys. If you are on a mission and no one's willing to take up that charge and everyone's arguing, you need to be willing to be that firm, steady, confident hand to make people stop and focus. Because if they don't, we end up with confusion, the wrong person gets untempered, and we get no information. This time it's fine. Everybody was brought home. Didn't get all the info we wanted, but you're all alive, and the bad guys put away. We'll let the system that the government uses take care of it there. But this exact complication can lead to a single mistake that leads in one of you not coming home. And then we have to deal with all the aftermath of blaming yourself, A and B and C, and we don't need that. Take this as a learning experience, huh? You guys still accomplished something. The job still got done. We didn't get all the info, but fuck, I can live with the fact that you all came home and they're not taking people. But it's clear that there are some members who need to start stepping up to understand how to be leaders. So, if you want to step up and you want to learn, I'll have that door open for you. I'll sit down with many of you. We'll start having discussions, start showing you lessons, things of that nature. If you don't, then learn to make sure to listen and trust your team and have faith in them. If you don't feel like you can make a decision, trust the people who are willing to step up and make that decision. We don't need disagreements and arguments happening when you guys are out there. That shit leads to people dying and bad decisions being made. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and get this back up the tower. That way it's somewhere safe. Healers, you guys recover and rest. Whenever you do feel like you're at a good stage, we need to start putting heads together and start formulating ideas. Everyone else, you have your orders as well. For now, all of you, rest.
Before we split up, I do want to have a word.
Please, what is it?
I just want to apologize to everyone for being the executive decision to...
Did we ask? Did we ask for you to apologize? Like I said, everyone came home alive. You made a decision. There was no one there who was giving that leadership that you needed. Do not apologize for that. Point of the matter being, you're home. When we need an apology, I'll go to you directly and say, why'd you fuck up? I haven't done that yet, and you didn't fuck up. You still untempered someone. Someone help them, please.
Atlas.
They shouldn't be out of bed. They got impaled.
I'll walk you up the tower now. There's something I wanted to talk with you about, Lulu.
Of course.
You need to hear
Yeah. Also, Bella's fallen asleep like 3 or 4 times sitting down. Someone get them somewhere to rest, please.
They're really big.
You need rest too.
Someone get the legs, someone get the shoulders.
Again.
Come on, Bella.
You kind of want to.
Then I get the legs.
What the?
No, she's awake.
Ah, and she's off.
Oh, it's a good thing I don't.
Maybe stop falling asleep.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I can catch you up on what you missed since you came in a little bit late. Discussed our job a bit. Didn't get much sleep last night.
I'll kick you in the leg I stab you in.
For this one.
We went in. The aether was strange, and there wasn't following proper fluid dynamics.
I'm no healer, but
The further in we got, the worse the tempering got. We tried to send me and the others who were not blessed back to the surface, and when we separated from the group, the tempering got worse, like the corrupted aether flowing into us more, sort of thing. This isn't how aether normally behaves. When we got down to the bottom, there was a knight and a strange egg-looking thing that was the source of the, as far as we could tell, the source of the aether.
yeah. Time to rest. That wound
What
is
else?
still very fresh.
We removed it. Somehow they managed to temper those with the echo, which seemed a little more confusing. So we're thinking it might, there's a not zero chance it might be something else. We got the egg, that was the source. When we took it away from down there, it stopped emitting. Perhaps something with the pedestal it was on? We're not sure. But that's the TLDR.
It reminds me of the time I took a job. But while I was taking the job, someone was on the side, like, crying.
A short version.
Someone they didn't know, but they were on the...
Because I didn't get tempered.
Trying to think what would cause... That's good, sister.
I think I nearly did though. Wait.
At least in...
Had to yell at voices in my head.
To have rest before I can untemper someone else.
That's...
Never
Yes.
done it before.
I feel you there. One of our party members got him, like, run through. So both me and her at the end of the job had to pour all of our
If I'm going in...
bloody energy into them.
My lead, I'm dead. And if I go in and they don't follow my lead...
Right.
I'm still not fully recovered.
And, yeah, I don't think any of us are.
Each other very well. We fought together for years.
I'm just trying to figure out. It shouldn't have been that hard to
You don't know everyone's tactics yet. You don't know everyone's
untemper someone as well as from what you're talking
You
about.
were having issues as
From
well.
your mission, it makes no sense. Unless there is something actively manipulating the ether.
Aster was saying they were having trouble with their proxy as well.
extremely fortunate to come up with all of our lives.
Might have better insights than I.
Is that true?
I'm glad you guys
Aster?
survived.
You were having trouble with your proxy as well?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just wasn't doing anything.
Hmm.
I
So-
really should get some sleep, you know.
It's highly possible that he was one of those prisoners. It's highly possible a good chunk of those white skinned
I was never
creatures
cleansed.
were prisoners and guards. Mutated. Presumably by the Temper.
Shit.
Frankly,
The one person who I was hoping might have an answer
despite
might
the
be
fact
able
that
to
we
do
did
something
accomplish
about
our
it.
mission,
Ran
I
off.
feel it's a miracle we did. Idol yourself was watching over us.
You'd be alright pouring it, or do you need another hand?
Wish I could have been there.
Do you still have your epoxy
You
on you?
had your mission, and we had ours. None of us could have known how it turned out until
No, but
Yeah, but we ended up
you can probably procure one.
purifying the wrong one.
Yeah. I do agree with the Bobgar. We need
But I'll
to
probably
establish
need
party
a
lead.
couple other people to channel it that I can't do it myself right now.
Whether we sign up or people that are willing to step up. Of course, there is.
Channel Aether into
Yeah.
what?
There's the nature of a party lead. But
So let me to the epoxy to her.
if there, yeah.
Just
Exactly.
epoxy.
I can help.
Ethereal being.
Exactly. I don't consider myself leadership material. I consider
Oh, the
myself
cute pig
advisor.
thing my mom wanted me to get a stuffed
I
animal.
know I took a bit of a leadership role during when we were fighting in
Suppose they
Ishgard
do look a
streets.
bit bossy and like, yes.
That was mainly to ensure that nobody
I can help. I haven't done
could have
anything.
potentially suffered what
I
you
don't think
did.
I've been picked
I
up by
just
something
walked
that.
here.
If
Channeling
somebody
is as
so
easy as I
small-
remember.
Huh?
Alright. Now the question is, how do we procure epoxy right now?
It's in the cabinet past the wall.
Thank you.
Past the partition.
Okay, but potions and carrots ain't really gonna, like, you know,
Actually,
heal the muscles.
You'd be
and the
surprised.
tendons.
The green
Maybe
carrot
surprise
has
what you can-
regenerative properties. It's basically a health potion, but without the bad taste.
I mean, if we got use the right crystals, we might be able to get one.
There's a reason I was asking people to head to the burrows to grab.
But now I'll have to hike back.
Truly have
Yeah,
no
you
reason to
need
go
rest.
back. It's all gone.
Oh my
Carrot will
god.
start working its magic over time.
Or someplace closer.
Would have been.
Sorry, what?
Guarantee I would have been fine by tomorrow.
I think we saved every night we could have.
That wound does not heal.
We saved every
What
night
did I
we could
miss?
have.
Did you realize your mistake of walking into a room full of healers while injured battle?
Otherwise,
Go rest.
we at least
I'll hit you with a bottle of water.
Calling me. I must leave.
Maybe I had some healing. I can't
there
remember.
were scared nights in the prisons. Fearful, almost
We have the spray bottle, right? I don't remember. I don't have it in my bag. I forget if we left it at home or not.
yeah.
Third pouch, second down.
Perfect.
Take a page from your mentors book.
Alright. Got it. I'm seeing her.
That is classified under cruel and unusual punishments. We shall not do the boot. Anyways, let's just see if we can talk to...
We did. Don't worry.
Oh, I'm forgetting names now. Let's see if we can procure epoxy.
Making sure they got back to town and rested.
And then I got freaking phantom pain and depression for like, nah, wasn't me.
There's probably bound to be.
A moment.
One way or another.
I will catch up in a second. Need to fix something.
We place
My
say
backpack.
onto it, it'll start glowing like the egg did and tempering people.
It's very uncomfortable. You want to know
I don't
why?
want to risk that.
You pull out the prosthetic.
That's a good. We'll
And
probably
you see at the end where it attaches to the arm, it just flaps. It has like little flaps.
maybe. We'll need something to work with on it. I don't know if the egg was a ritual object or something related to their red sun.
I know where it is, but I have it.
Right?
I mean, I was barely able to put them.
There were 5
You
accounts.
said the
but I know
big guy
3 of
fled, right?
I mean, 8 if you consider the final days, which
We weren't
didn't
able to
really go
defeat
through,
them, and
but...
they escape.
I'd still consider that.
Presumably collapsing a tunnel behind
An
him.
attempt.
I don't remember too
What
much.
resilience do we have?
If we have to
Guess
start
hearing about
fighting
Leviathan
primals
and
here, I'm just gonna,
Monsters.
I'm just gonna throw rocks at them.
Maybe if you like go back
What do
there
you
and
mean,
see,
start?
try to dig out the tunnel through it. But most likely we'll need a party.
I'll go get the rocks.
Sorry, I had to fix my backpack.
You're alright.
If I ever
I'm
have to
just-
deal with an Alexander again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
All I
That
can
was
say is
personal.
just pray for me, sister. I'm gonna have to head back home for
That one gets hands.
the 8th of that crystal.
The big rock.
Considering the nature of
That one gets stars.
Here are some of my notes on strangeness. Might be able to use it for bargaining. It's a strange Aether and what happened there. Just bring them back if you can.
Probably the green stuff.
I don't want that to copy more down.
Never had a problem with him
Tova,
before.
leave the man alone.
If we did, we wouldn't realize because, you know, he's the
What'd you do?
primal of time.
Tova,
I came here because I was.
I beat his
leave
ass
the
to
man alone.
It's fine.
Sorry.
we are not having the final thing to happen again.
My apologies for the
Or
boy.
at least anything close.
No, it's
I
it's
have
it's,
4 of those assholes.
it's
under my
perfectly
belt.
fine.
What's one more?
He hasn't done anything wrong.
I can't crack my knuckles, but I'll pretend I
You got a third eye?
No, I just
Don't
Sorry.
I got a fake eye.
Do you want to borrow? Do you want to borrow our spray bottle, Mr. Nasu?
called this.
Want to
Oh, no,
borrow
I'm just
or
gonna
this
try to find you
this
because
spray
Ryder
bottle?
was
It's filled with water. You can
supposed
spray him with it to tell him he's
After your
being
meeting
bad.
was done, gather people and ask who would be interested in going to
I
space
appreciate it,
in the
but
near
I
future.
believe in
It's
this.
mainly a gardening tool, but our master
Can't
taught us that it is
fucking
a
find
very
a
good
field
alternative to
done,
boots if
take
you
a
don't
brain
want to
right
leave
off.
bruises.
Right here.
The hell's Papega? Is that like a? Is that also a
Suppose so.
Forksy? Papega?
Yeah, pork brain. Yeah, he's being dumb somewhere.
Desire for comment or something.
Ryder was supposed to gather people to ask for 3
Documents
that might want to go on a mission in the near future, but I feel he's
at one point.
Ryder ran off chasing some white feathered lady.
What?
Bokar had to help handle it.
what?
Yeah, Ryder, Kane, and Skittles ran off into the woods chasing a woman.
Monitoring the duck. We had been monitoring the duck.
Who's Skittles?
Why?
Broke apart.
You don't want to know.
Axolotl.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's the and the soda
that
in
thing.
the
3 years ago,
Magitech
I
machine.
Yeah, Ryder was like chasing this
Almost all
white
the
woman
energy
with
coming from the shark
feathers
went
around her body or wings, maybe? I don't know.
Idling.
But he was like, I saw you in an
Originally
echo!
for
And then
that
he
remains, but it didn't
sprinted
look like they
after
were
her.
trying to channel into something.
Yeah, I can see why she ran.
I always imagined her as a sexy woman.
Right? I'd run even if I knew.
You know,
Someone tried to recreate it.
hearing Ryder is randomly chasing women out in the forest.
I ran too.
Recreate rather than
Yeah,
Hey,
his
I'm my
son
own-
is exactly like him.
I don't know.
That is not like Kane, though.
I can feel aura.
Yeah.
Oh?
Aura?
I assume King
What?
was just
What?
following right.
I don't know. We have more questions.
Probably.
I'm confused.
What
I'm
would
too
be a
tired
good
to
way
deal with
to
them.
try and inform people that Ryder is gathering people for a mission in the near future?
Well,
They've
I might
they've
suggest
been
you wait
gone
another
since
day.
before the talk finished.
Or a few. Most
That's
of us
fair.
are very well exhausted after.
If
I overheard the meeting, yeah.
if you'd like to put
It's
in
probably not for some time.
a request with the local Adventurers Guild, that might be a good idea to talk to Mr. Nabathkar or Mr. Lunuma.
Actually, yes. That'll be a wonderful idea and place to start. I'm not sure if he's there right now.
frankly getting impatient.
You know?
Might be a bit busy today.
Nabothka, the Hrothgar man, very tall, blue fur.
Was that the gentleman wearing the blue outfit that I saw in there?
With the big axe.
The one that was kind of leading the conversation? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That will be Nabothka. He works for the Adventurers Guild here. If you wish to post him a job, it would be best to speak with him. Or Luma, the
They are really
lady
cute,
you
though.
saw standing on the table.
That's Luma from over here. Okay.
She may be gone.
What?
She still has faith in us.
There's like another version of her
Adorable.
on the other side.
Just gonna.
Oh.
But taller.
Just gonna write that down. Ask about later. Normally, I'd be far more
No, 'cause the
inquisitive
one-
about such things,
You
but
should
I'm
talk to
very
one of
tired.
those two about posting jobs.
Got it. Because the one on the other side told me that she has heard from Reddit there was someone exactly like her over on this side, but a Lalafell.
Zoomies are an animalistic behavior where they just get really hyper and start running.
Well,
for
she
no
is a
reason.
Lalafell. Quite obvious.
That is Zoomies.
Yeah, so once I learned what a Lalafell was, we don't have. I've never met one before over there, so a lot of stuff is new to me over here.
So this is the Lalafell.
I know that now.
That is Zoomies.
Thank you for the introduction, Melody.
Good news and good news.
Uh-huh.
One, here's a notepad.
Thank you.
Ah.
Two, I forgot I still had the Porksy. That's the same one. Three, I didn't have to get a boot thrown in my face.
Perfect. Let's go find Esther.
We're good to go.
I'd offer my ace there, but
Rolling around in the
I'm
snow.
still a bit tapped.
I think he does that.
Yeah, he's just having a fun time.
Okay.
I'm forgetting his name.
Yeah. Let's gather people who still have the residual
Yes.
corrupted aether, as well as individuals who are willing to offer some of their aether.
Very hurt ears.
If you'll excuse us, Mr.
Oh, my name's
I
Anthuriel.
can spray them out in the snow. This is gonna make it worse. I didn't think of this.
Wish we could meet under more pleasant circumstances.
It's gonna freeze, and then I'm going to have to deal with it later.
It seems you guys are dealing with much today.
Hypothermia is annoying.
Rest well.
Unfortunately.
True.
If you ever forget my name, I guess the easiest way to ask about me is I'm technically Ryder's son-in-law, because I married his daughter.
Perfect. Esther.
Ah,
Right.
I see. Oh, all right. Well,
Esther.
good to know. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to.
Just don't hit him.
How are they doing?
I'm alright.
We need him at full health so he can help with his.
My father's hiding.
Oh.
She's sick.
Oh, he's going on about that thing again.
Yes, his Poxy.
Did you lose
I have the Porksy.
Get your eighth out.
Did it get lost in the forest?
I would prefer the Luma, if anything, given that we now know that being
I don't know.
necessarily
Talk about it.
work. That's my concern.
I see.
But
I have a
time we
good-
spent
What are you worried
practicing
about?
And such.
I have a good few chunks of blue carrot in case you need them.
Also, I have, I don't remember.
Wait, is that the one that someone said they saw
It
Ryder
should
chasing?
work.
I would.
Yeah, that's the woman Ryder.
It should, but it didn't. That's the
Okay.
problem. Which is why.
Is that a
I
cause
needed
for
the
concern?
Luma
Should
to
that be a cause
stay.
for concern? Should I be
Address
concerned
the
about that?
issue.
No idea.
Make certain that if anyone in the future gets tempered, something of the like,
How the hell the...
it's not an issue. Does anyone know who that
I
person
see.
is? Because otherwise, we need to be approaching this situation with far more caution.
Right.
Wait.
None of this, oh, we're all going to run into a situation blind. Unless you risk your life and far worse. Goodness knows. One of you gets tempered, you turn on your friend, suddenly you have the guilt of killing them, hanging on you forever. Even if we do cure you.
Yeah. Fearing that you weren't strong enough and such.
Exactly.
Now I want to run.
They handled themselves admirably. It's not a risk any of us should be willing to take.
You know how it wouldn't hurt.
As the Valkyrie said.
Now, doesn't mean we should be careful, or shouldn't. Tired. You know.
You should sit down. It's alright.
I'll fall asleep if I do.
You should go to sleep.
I'm avoiding for now. Regardless.
Yeah.
Once Laluma returns from whatever she ran off to do, I only hope it's nearby. Could address the issue with someone who... hopefully there's not more trouble in Ishgard.
Great crime, I'm going to...
I miss a few days and everyone gets into trouble.
I don't think you can say much, Tova.
Is that a problem, little one?
No, I just
No.
wasn't expecting a whole bunch of people over here.
All we're
No, you're
over
fine,
here.
you're fine.
Oh, people are known to gather in places.
Tiny bean.
Someone's approaching. I don't recall who that is. Yeah. Frankly, I'm surprised I wasn't tempered during all of the nonsense. Although, with how the tempering ended up affecting me, I saw everybody as the same person. I couldn't differentiate anybody.
This melody
I could only differentiate size.
I will ask, are you guys okay after the tempering?
I'm fine.
No,
Minor head and ear sores, but nothing that won't heal with time.
I want to make sure, because that was in the other mission.
What are they
Well,
doing?
in any case, it looks the perks it would be useful whenever we talk
Mm.
about
Apparently they have
the tempering topic.
Zunies.
Fine, I guess. Whatever, at least. At the very least, it's nice to have somebody smiling in this camp for a while.
It's exercise at the very least.
Yeah.
You good? You just took a face full of snow. You good?
Not exactly the most effective way to hydrate yourself.
Generally speaking,
Yes.
I want to boil it first.
True. Yes, Aster. I know you have duties as a healer, so if you're not willing to rest, then I at least still have some blue carrot chunks for for you to utilize so you don't burn yourself out.
I ate some food later. Wow. Earlier. Late at night.
Something time is relative.
Carrots are medicinal in nature and, well, not as bad at
Something.
side effects as the
I'm
potions
slowly
and
getting
ethers.
better. With a bit of work on love.
Why exactly do you call them carrots of happiness when they taste nothing like carrots?
Well, I mean,
Because they
that's
don't taste
just-
like shit like other medicine.
They don't taste anything like carrots.
I think only the
At
orange
least I
ones are
think,
meant to.
unless my sense of taste has been
There's a.
utterly
Oh, he's finally
they're
back.
back.
That's good.
Oh, there's
Yeah, they
the
brought
Ambi
Skittles with
Stoma.
them.
Yes, it doesn't taste like carrots.
I believe only the orange one is engineered to actually taste like carrots. Presumably as a taste of home, the rest have purpose. I mean, they're of happiness because the Loperates wanted to make sure that man was happy if they were to have to stay at the moon for extended periods.
That's quite the large mammoth.
Try and have a
Don't
carrot for
fucking
almost any
sleep
need.
in the snow.
Did they fall asleep?
I think so.
This is why we wanted to give them bed rest. Where's the infirmary?
They don't know an outsider.
Literally up those stairs.
Alright.
Up here.
Help me knit them. Oh, you're awake. You bed rest now, if you're passing out.
Come on.
Oh, it didn't play cruel and unusual punishment if you do not listen.
No.
Back vile beast!
No. I begin to understand our teachers' frustrations.
Very much so.
Counterpoint. I stand up.
Mac.
I stand up, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's step one. Step two is very important.
Can you go up there and heal Ryder? He did something stupid.
I'm
Alright.
sleepy.
Thank you.
That's all.
Well,
Somebody else can take over for a day.
so
Let her rest.
I tried to get them to go to the rest after they passed out in the snow and then they sprinted off. And I'm gonna throw a boot at them when I see them.
Understood.
First Riders.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
But don't burn yourself out.
So, might I speak with you and your brother and anyone else who knows how to use those flying pig things?
I don't know how to. Esther does, Mock does, as you said. And I think Luma has some knowledge? I don't know. Does she?
Oh, I'm not gonna bother Lulu at the moment. They're dealing with stuff. No, I don't think she will, for a while at least.
I was gonna say, was there any idea on what the summons was?
Yes. Should be fine, just expect her to be in a bad mood.
I will.
Summons to where?
We don't
No
know.
idea, but I know by whom.
Oh boy.
Family.
Oh.
Your name's Melody, right? Melody
Yes.
and Mac.
My name is Melody.
Just trying to remember.
I know in the buff.
Considering it was an Ishgardian knight who said the summons.
Ryder's in the infirmary.
You're tired too. Is he tired too?
I wouldn't be surprised
Oh
if he
my
was. He
God.
stayed up with us. I couldn't fall asleep.
This is why I should.
I
really
gave up
learn-
my bed for people that needed it. I just simply slept in the chair.
What, you guys stayed in the cave or wherever the hell you were? What?
No, we came back.
It seemed like it was set up.
You guys just came back from a mission where you were almost tempered and you jumped immediately
The fuck is
after
happening?
Athena's familiar.
There's no time to.
You were at a job.
We were in a different mission. Yeah.
Yeah. Me and the
People
rest
being
of
dumb
us,
and not
everyone
resting.
who did go to Ishgard, we went into the prisons, the deep prisons.
People being dumb and not resting.
Okay, at least. Are you fine? Are you alright?
So all the tempered.
I don't know.
Yeah. And thankfully, it's the same since that first night.
Thank you.
Miss Astor. I was hoping to ask you further about your experience with the tempering and all.
You're lying to me.
Unpleasant.
I can only imagine.
As much as you.
What do you recall from it, aside from it being
You really
unpleasant?
think it would have
I apologize for bringing up these memories.
You guys and get let that window of opportunity. And the point was, I think we only had that moment to act.
Understood.
I haven't actually
we
checked
can
the stock room when it comes to food.
I understand.
We have
I can't
these
go to the burrows,
columns
so
It doesn't necessarily have to be now if you don't feel like talking.
Good job.
So you can just say, this happened, going
Oh,
after
you won.
so at least we're aware. Because if you guys all would have died...
I'll live.
Because I know what Nabokar said about, like, checking in on your origin homes.
I like this one.
Where you lived. I can't go back.
So you just
I
came
know I
back,
can't.
my man. Just came back.
Guess
Alright,
I'm gonna have to write a letter.
Is there anything that I can help
with, or?
What happened? Did they show you something?
No, I think most of them have been dealt with.
Just people making bad decisions.
What else is new?
Maybe I could simply ask a favor after.
I just arrived here, but I have some dealings with healing magic if that is required.
I mean, you'd certainly be welcome. We are definitely, it's been getting better, but we are still very outnumbering the healers.
Yes, hi, I'm Melody. I'm one of the people who do healing as well.
You're just gonna feel cold
I
wood.
no longer want to sleep. I'm going back outside.
No.
One moment.
I see.
I lost too many fucking loved ones. I'm not listening to that conversation.
You go lay down or I'm going to
Go
chuck
to
this
bed
boot at
when
your
we're
head.
Done with that conversation. I would rather take a beating from Buchacha than listen to them talk about Alexander. I lost too
Just
many
gonna s-
friends.
Then at the very least, just rest downstairs. You need rest. You can't be sprinting around if you're passing out. You can rest somewhere else if you want, but just stay down. I'm going to be very disappointed, and I'm going to have to hack a boot at your head.
If you don't listen to them, I'm gonna kombucha your face. Whatever
What?
the hell that you were talking about. Sorry.
Oh no, I was threatening cruel and I was threatening cruel and unusual punishment.
I don't think I wanna
She holds up
find
a boot.
Oh.
Examining one's
My brother is far more merciful than I.
just don't have the experience in untempering somebody. Fortunately, we do have a couple here who are.
I feel bad.
If you don't want to be around while they're talking about that, you can rest somewhere else. Just please go rest. Understood? I don't want you getting hurt.
Alright.
Thank you.
Let's get someplace where you can sit down just in case it looks like you're about to fall over at any given moment.
It is fine.
Over there.
I'm not sure what argument is occurring over there, but it is
All of us came back from.
You're on the other side, right?
I'm going to be very honest with you.
No, he's not.
Are you?
I will say this clean
Yeah.
as day.
Well, we got healed up a long way.
I just have
Here we
been
are,
more
we're trying to
adaptable
rest
and
The chains between
open-minded
realms
to
are
everything
all
else.
connected, but some things are meant to be left alone.
I'm a healer, but I don't know how much help I would be.
I agree with that.
Fuck! In this round,
Well, we could use more healers.
Yeah, I fear the current healers we have are wearing themselves thin.
Who's your hand?
Either or.
Like,
You
here?
need to go
You see
rest,
the problem, right?
motherfucker.
I like this one too.
I mean,
yeah, you should keep her on more.
Ring a bell.
Stop, Alexander.
miss her.
It's a
I
big
will
mechanical
take you
being
to
that
bed if I have
basically
to.
became a primal.
Right.
Is there anything else
So,
about the
You guys rest.
Is a
How much time you need?
Think of
Ryder,
it as this size that he that but a little
I need you to do me a favor there, big man. Right now, degree-wise,
I'm pretty sure she's
I'm personally gonna go ahead and be the one to start taking away the whole
I haven't compared you both sides.
Hero of Light, people who worked with the Heroes of Light. I don't care anymore. You're all on the same level. If a healer says stay in the damn bed, stay in the damn bed. Got it?
Examining one.
He's really gotten me to like him a lot. Honestly, he probably would have liked someone named Celine.
As well
I
as
usually punch them.
focus of the.
I mean, I'll hit him with my spear.
Please don't hurt them anymore. I don't want to heal them again.
I'd rather not risk you potentially burning yourself out, considering you're not a client.
More problems on our hands is what it sounds like.
Well, it's
Well,
more
even be around, really. A blue carrot of happiness from
No,
Maryland.
but let's just explain it's a big bad robot that turns into a primal that
As you touch your hand,
you know, apparently
it
got
feels like
made
completely like wood.
he just
It is
fought it
wood.
and it was all fucked up and got his ass kicked apparently, which is kind of rare for me to see, but
The
we're gonna need
Alexander
it.
that they fought was made by a group called Iron
You have the black shroud?
Understood.
Right. That was that's a bad thing. That's not supposed to happen. So there's some
Why?
weird bullshit in between all that.
I may not have
Okay.
Adventure.
I had to I had to threaten the boot earlier to the other one.
I see. I can only match what number one is.
It worked. I didn't have to use it. No, I had to threaten the boot.
Oh, you threatened.
Doesn't take a small bite out of it.
It's not a war crime if it doesn't happen.
Should have
mercy on
ether
them.
boosting properties to it.
Hopefully, they'll listen soon.
at some point.
Yeah, they didn't want to be around them when they're discussing those sorts of things. Something Alexander, so I figured compromise, they can rest somewhere else just as long as they rest.
I wanted to get the Pictomancer.
Right.
Yes, we would need to travel to
But I want to wait until everybody's all right, and that
Yeah.
I head back. That I'm back from heading back home.
Actually,
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You are one of the few people here who is capable of untempering someone. We need you to be at your full faculties just in case.
And yet the proxies didn't work.
You think I'm gonna fight a giant goblin?
We were taught how to use them. They did not function as intended.
Understandable. Then perhaps giving up your staff as you rest, that way you do not use it as a focus for your abilities. You would be less of a threat at that point.
One of the black suits is gone. He used to have faith. What about that?
I also have a lovely sleeping potion.
Well, I do have somebody not here. Wait.
Possibly.
By all means, help out where you can.
It would technically only keep you asleep for a couple of hours at most, but your own body, due to how exhausted you are, would keep you asleep more than the potion would.
Not exactly sure what happened with Ryder.
I took a few.
I dare say it would probably be the best rest you'll ever have.
But nothing as bad as whatever you guys did.
Rosie, would you mind following me? I have a couple other questions.
And we figured, hey, why not bring 6 of your people? So that way we're not doing all the work there. And we're not doing
Alright, so you said that the ether was flowing wrong.
It's not wrong per se. If it can flow like that, it's not like a possibility. It's not how it moves naturally. It's like someone is directing it.
Not how it...
my theory on it. You know how Aether works similar to laws of fluid dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
Place of high Aether will flow to place of low Aether. If this is the case, there should have been a higher rate of corruption when we were all bunched up if we were at low points, so to say. Because that's a big draw. But when we were separated, we would become more and more corrupted faster. So it's strange. Did the opposite of what I thought it should, which means either there's
it makes sense.
something fucky happening, or someone's making the Aether do that.
That is the key, but it makes sense grouping together would prevent making it slower. Imagine everyone as a singular bubble. But when you group up, you're a much bigger bubble. Imagine it's surface area.
Isn't that a
the
greater surface area?
Group. Well, the bubble's only at max height. Be at the height of you, so if you're all cuddled together, it's like heat.
Perhaps. And I'm afraid
the more denser you are, the harder it is for it to corrupt. But the more singled out you are, the easier it is to corrupt.
Maybe. I need to read up more on how
it's just a hypothesis. But
primal corruption works.
If that is the case...
Yep. I'm not very well on it.
I'm just talking about Aether. And the dynamics of it.
Yes.
If anything, though, in that heap, because the proxy worked, albeit took a little bit more effort. At least this one did. The one in there didn't work.
It's worked somewhat against the one of ours who got corrupted, but I think the closer we got, the less it worked. When we were in the room, Aster tried to do something with it and didn't do anything.
Well,
I think Aster would be able to say that, or they were the one doing the thing. I just know that we uncorrupted one of our friends during that whole thing.
Then what's the risk? I'm just trying to figure out the risk of why she is against using the proxy. Or using the proxy on her.
I don't know. That's a question for Aster. I don't know how proxies work. You would know better, and she would know better. There's a certain amount of sleep deprivation as well, impairing decision making. So I'm all frazzled. Eva has got very much sleep.
But
oops.
Idea is proxy would replace the corrupted Aether with regular Aether. That's the general idea. Why is she pulling out the staff? Never mind. We just give it away.
Yes. She's... there were a lot of factors that didn't make sense. I think she's just being safe. Probably best to have a full discussion with her. With her entire thoughts on everything.
I feel like that might not be a good idea as of this moment. If she doesn't want it, she doesn't want it as much as she might need it.
It wasn't a good thing that good things didn't happen down there. We didn't manage to save very many.
RP pause.
Oh.
For those that are sensitive to ambient aether and the aether around them, you are going to feel a massive pulse of light attuned aether coming from inside the camp. Just letting you all know.
The fuck?
What was that?
You felt that as well?
Yes, I thought that as well.
Alright, good, I'm not fucking losing it.
We're not losing our minds, right? Alright, so we're not losing our minds.
Nothing on Aether. You guys don't have to explain so much to me.
Think of it as an energy pulse.
Where did that come from?
Nothing ever happens there.
I don't see anything amiss, though. Frankly, I'm having
portal!
difficulty
I
focusing.
feel I know where that was at.
Alright, I guess.
Oh boy, everyone's running. So would you like your staff back?
I would, thank you.
Here you are.
Oh, portal? Cool. I just came from there. God damn it.
That was not me.
Come on, get spinning.
There was a big burst of light aether. At least I think it was light.
I'm mostly just idiot outsiders fucking with some things. Wrong. I'm going.
I say we just close it. Just find a way to just
I
close it.
greatly agree.
This is Bunchacha. Portal's clear. Doesn't seem to have originated from the top.
Thank
Where else would give off such
God,
an
I don't have to walk
un
up these stairs. Alright.
godly
Wait, what happened?
pulse like that?
I'm confused.
We found Aether, big pulse. It was
I felt like
light, yes?
Light, yes.
Probably. That's what it seemed a bit like.
This is scheming way. The light, the ether came from the Bofgar's tent. Do not approach. Or at least not too closely.
That's even more concerning.
That might be the Black Ranger.
Did we leave the egg with him?
I think so. Not quite sure where it ended up.
12. Don't be damned.
I don't know. I can't really.
They were talking to that fucking ranger
Yeah, it's one of the
guy.
Rangers of Light. It's the black one.
I hate them more and more every time they come around.
Oh, when they first showed up?
Yeah.
Lights the bruises. It's okay.
Most, I don't know.
This is a load of shit. This is a load of particles.
I say every time I come here, something's happening.
Why do you have to sneak up behind me and be really loud, Maxine? You almost made me jump. Or cry.
Jump scare.
Or both.
Fuck's sakes.
Gay cat jump scare. Ah.
Yeah, my arm's over there.
Yeah, so is mine.
We good? We okay? Like, what the fuck, y'all?
I kind of can't use my job still without my prosthetic.
Did you hear where it came from?
Need 2 hands to hold the size.
Apparently the tent.
Alright, just making sure.
Yes and
We're assuming
No goddamn
that's
idea.
Ranger.
To hold the size effectively.
Can't get too close to that. Don't.
Yes.
I'm sensitive to magic in my world. I'm sensitive to aether here. That's great.
What about the other? What about that way? Anything going on
Well, yeah, your magic
over that gate?
gets transferred over to
Let me to look.
So yeah.
Just, I mean, this is pretty fairly good vantage point, so.
I mean, it doesn't look like much is happening. It seems clear as usual. It's whatever that guy's business is.
I miss my wife.
Well, yeah. The fact that that motherfucker shows up, suddenly there's a bunch of lights wherever the fuck that was, and it came from that tent. You know, funny business. I'm not too keen on it.
The one who's not afraid to blurt your secrets out in the open.
Right.
You?
You're a tank. What are you?
The both of you.
Dark Knight. I just had to get in the armory and snatch a sword because apparently shit's going down. Enough. Trust me.
What's enough?
Trust me. I was in that fucking prison in Ishgard fighting off a lot of shit. Just.
He protected us. I can vouch for him.
Don't worry.
Maxine, I'm kind of just in worry mode. I almost got erased last night.
Just don't go pushing yourself. We don't want
Stop putting yourself in
people
situations.
collapsing in the middle of combat.
The entirety of my followers were at stake.
It's kind of my job to worry.
Should have taken scheming way up on that that funny carrot of his. Should be fine now.
Here, I got the next best thing.
Death of a universe last night.
Archon love.
Actually.
Coping
with comedy and it's
Why
not
is
working.
it when the funny white
So dry.
I don't know what the thing that is. What do you call that?
Ah, my
We
mouth's so
just call them
dry.
the Rangers. When any one of these assholes shows up, it's always bad news.
Yeah, we haven't dealt with them for like weeks though.
Earlier,
They
Now
were
you just
they
let
here
me jump
just
back
last
up?
week.
I should stop walking on the worst times.
They were here last week.
They come and go when they fucking want to, and we can't really deal with them the way we want to. We'd love
They're
to.
the
Trust me,
reasons
I'd
we
love
can't have any
to.
more chopo.
I know.
Hate them.
I know, but
No, they're moving.
they are assholes, and they're fucking crazy too.
I know.
They're demented, all of them, but obviously for
The
reasons.
biggest one kicked me in the fucking
Because
chest.
none of us can stop them.
So the Rangers just walked off. What the fuck?
Yes. We should go. I guess check on the Bathgar.
They proceeded to solo 4 of us.
Nah, I'd win.
Oh my god.
They're like the school bullies, and every time they come around, I owe them my lunch money. I fucking hate them.
They're like
They've left.
They actually can.
Just don't give her any lunch money.
I mean, I don't find anything in this world yet, but nah, I'd win. If I can
All
have
right.
some primal in my world, I can probably
Wait, I have
die
a leg
here.
up on you now?
I don't know.
Holy shit,
probably
this
do,
never
probably do.
happens. You always get ahead of me.
Hopefully the Bathgar is okay.
Nuh-uh, I'm not letting her catch up to me.
Not very involved. I kind of exist around many situations, and I don't really ask for it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, that's a mood.
Okay. Well, I guess I should put this sword away because I technically is not mine. I took it out.
Okay, seriously, what the fuck was it? Did we just get like aether pipe bombed?
Apparently.
Flashbang.
What the fuck was that?
Well, it seems to be
It's not
alright.
fair
So
how pretty you are.
Oh, let's be fair.
I'll take the staircase. This is a short drop.
It's a short drop. I hold on to the wall so I don't fall very
Hmm.
fast.
I'll follow. I don't want to walk all the way around for the staircase, but I don't want to break my ankles. Whoop! I definitely made that jump normally. Definitely didn't slip. Definitely not. Don't tell Mark.
It is icy.
It is a little bit icy. I think there's a lot of snow.
You could have just jumped and asked him to catch you.
I have a very big backpack, and Yes.
Because the Rangers have gotten a lead and gave it to us.
By the sound of it.
Ah!
That was nice of them.
Cool. Great.
Isn't it?
Wonderful.
Isn't Nebathgar okay?
Dead alone for the time being, and maybe
All right.
I should leave you two for now.
What?
I just
who's
want
doing
a robotic arm.
Everyone needs to leave Neb alone for the time being.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could give
Sounds
you the
good.
quick 411 what's going on in our end, but I don't know how much you actually want to know.
What's a 411?
Information.
I don't want to get yelled at and saying hi. I'm just here to
Sorry, I'm gonna have to reduce on the slangs.
I don't want to bother him.
Enough can be intuited.
I kind of need.
When you say she's a problem, you're still going.
It's like I said, we're gonna get you some shoes and some socks so you don't freeze your toes off.
Do they need a pair of boots?
You could try to go around and siphon some energy from some pillars.
A
that
good
hang
gleaner always carries a spare
and
pair of
they have
boots.
Some powerful magics.
They have
They
a spare
need.
pair of socks
or
too.
Ether.
Oh yes, I have like
And
one for every day of the week.
From my understanding,
Yeah, you
it's
don't?
something similar to this realm.
What if you step in a puddle of
Would you be
water?
willing to try them on?
Very well.
I know you probably don't like shoes too much, but it's better than being like frozen, because them turning blue is not good.
Just ask him for it since he's the one working on it.
Might not be the right size for now, but
Frost resistance potions only do so much.
Are you willing to donate a pair of your boots? We can test between us. I mean, we have pretty much the same size, so I guess it doesn't matter.
If one of our healers cannot make it, are you fine being a reserve?
I just like to keep mine a bit more tall room than you do.
All right, take the boot.
You don't mind.
Fair enough.
Again,
Right.
last time she nearly killed me.
I got
Come on,
two
let's
pairs
go
here.
inside so you can try them on.
It's not my fault I have smaller feet.
I understand.
I don't know that I've necessarily measured up.
I thank you for your time.
So you are telling people this is just a
link shell, by the way.
scouting mission, right?
Alright.
Alright.
Go ahead and have a seat, and then
Reserves.
have you tried wearing socks and shoes before?
Oh, really? Alright.
Alright. We'll show you how it works. And then again, it might feel weird, but it's so you don't freeze your feet off.
Immaculate.
Alright.
Aren't actually explosive.
So here are the two pairs of boots. Let me get the socks out of my bag.
On our side, do we have the special?
I'll show you how it
for
works.
Tomorrow, or do we have to ask?
They take their own boots off, as well as like 3 pairs of socks.
So you do carry extra pairs of
That's
socks.
chilly.
You're reasonable. So these are socks, as I'm sure you know. I can just sort of slip them over your feet.
Um,
So,
I'm gonna let you handle that part.
do what I do, okay? You take one of the socks, and then you very carefully put it around your foot like this.
Scales
Yep, very slowly. You can do it.
to protect.
Yep, like that.
It's like an item.
Until you can't pull it up anymore. Does that feel weird?
Oh.
Oh my.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
does it
have
feel
shoes,
warm?
so we're donating some of our extra boots so they're not freezing their toes off.
Oh goodness, yes.
A
You're going to
glean-
want to get frostbite.
A good gleaner always carries a spare pair.
You have to do it with the other foot too.
Good.
Apparently they've not worn boots or socks before.
Shit, because I need to ask about something literally we might.
All right.
Oh.
So,
not exactly the most unheard of thing.
once you have the boots on, you won't get as much sensation from walking around like you would with your bare feet. But when you're out in the snow like this, you need to wear them, unfortunately.
Right.
Because we don't want you to lose sensation in your feet. Okay? This is for your own health. And I'm sorry if it feels uncomfortable.
You can just walk up to its tent and ask, but...
But we're doing it because we're highly suggesting it because we care. So, take the
Something wrong.
boots like this, slip it on.
No.
Let me just step back here a moment, because... Heavy.
A bit heavy, right? And then I'm just going to just lace the boot really quick.
We need to come up with a nickname
so that
for
it's
me.
not loose.
So their nicknames
I can't do.
Pulls the
I
gloves
can't
off.
do ass.
Starts using it with their fingers.
That'd be rude.
And
Please don't call me
over,
that. It's
around,
very-
and
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know why my brain thought of that as the first nickname.
it's easy enough to remove. I promise you.
Not
You can
sure
have
what
Neb
someone's
probably
name
show
is.
you.
I can't remember what it is. With a nickname that's
It's heavy, and it might be a little uncomfortable at
describes
first,
them.
but your
Relative
feet
to yourself.
will not be cold.
Me, no offense to
Yeah,
other.
that's the payoff, right? You get.
When we're over in warmer places, it's
Well,
okay
yes,
to be
because
barefoot, but
besides
over
the
with snow and stuff like
Frickin',
this, we need you to be
Lullafell, I'm the
protected, my dear.
smallest person here.
The Lullafell has a name.
Especially some of the things I've seen on that board.
Well, I'm talking about the members that are Lullafell in general, not naming specific because we got quite a few.
Over, around,
My
and
apologies.
through.
I'm having difficulty
No, you're
interpreting
good.
things today.
You're fine. You're fine.
Speaking of
You're
which,
exhausted.
Hold the gloves back on. My own fingers were getting cold. Alright.
Velvet healer. There we go.
So, it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but it's a lot more fun to kick people with boots on, trust me.
Here, your boots back. Turns out mine were fine.
Easter 1, Easter 2.
What?
What's an Easter?
What does that mean?
I read it through the other star. It's apparently a celebration and it involves bunnies.
We're not bunnies, though.
And apparently one of their like candies
We're
are
not
chocolate-covered
bunnies.
We're not
candies.
bunnies.
oh my gosh. Please don't call us bunnies. We're not mere pets.
I'm not calling you guys bunnies. I'm just saying what their tradition is.
You know what? I'm not gonna...
You're associating
I'm
them
not-
with bunnies. You said the Easter, whatever this is.
Yes,
Something to do
the,
with
there's the
bunnies, with little
celebration.
rabbits.
Pat.
We're not simple
Yes.
rabbits. We are Viera. Proud and ancient people.
I know, it's weird,
By ancient,
but it's only
Okay.
while you're here.
There might be. We can probably get ones that are a bit more comfortable when we have the chance. I imagine those don't fit perfectly well since they're made for my feet rather than yours. That's better than freezing.
True.
I tried to keep roomier boots so that I can fit in bigger socks when necessary.
Odd idea.
Shall we?
Things aren't going to explode, then might as well get knocked out for a few hours. And if I wake up and I'm a terrifying mess, somebody will just hit me over the head again.
Do you want me to stick around so I can hit you with my planisphere again?
Don't damage it, please.
Oh, it's already a bit damaged. I have to fix it later.
What?
I was kind of tapped and we needed to knock her out, so I made an emergency decision.
I wouldn't want you to collapse here on the floor.
It's a bit damaged, but it still works. I'm going to repair it later.
You know, drink a bit.
I just need to sit down and work on
Let me
this.
see it. Let me see it.
Where is it? I'm gonna see there's like a big fucking dent in on the bottom side of it. The rotational mechanism seems to be fine. It's just a dent, more a cosmetic blemish.
How
I don't know,
hard
at
is
least.
her head?
less that their head is hard and more that it's not. It's made out of softer materials, not the hard metals,
Well, I know
copper and
that,
brass
but
and such.
Still,
It's quite thin.
that doesn't excuse the amount of damage that took.
Listen, if I punch it, it would fold. It's a very fragile device. As heavy as it is.
I hope you have a pleasant rest, Esther.
Just as sure as I am, if I fucking kicked one of your newlets, it probably would not fly right. I'm not going.
A bit stronger than that.
I mean, yeah, but they're not meant to. They're not designed to take attacks. They're weapons, not defensive things. Well, they are defensive things, but you know they cast the defensive things. You get what I'm saying? But yes, I'll fix them tonight. I just need to get the materials together. And some dark matter should be fine.
Right.
I mean, it's either that or you don't run around as much and stay near fire, but you don't really seem
I'm just
Oh,
glad I
backpack.
feel a lot better.
Almost forgot it.
No, you don't need to.
Alright, we're good now.
That way I could, you know,
You just see her fully. You just see her going.
I have to get the socks out of it.
Out bucket, grabbing a liquor bottle. Is this what you want?
How much I owe you?
Nothing.
Thank you.
I have my ways of getting it.
Go.
Chug.
How did we take that as a yes?
Hello.
How did you segue into that? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
You into that?
Is everything alright?
No comment.
No, not you, huh?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy everybody's
Yes, I hope so.
surprised faces whenever I can be able to put them up, especially when our
Yeah, everything's fine.
I mean, yeah, considering the armor he's wearing.
I can do
You don't seem very happy.
I can do so much worse.
You already grabbed
She
him by the
worries me
leg.
that
How are
one.
you gonna
That's
know?
all.
Wait, never mind.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call it surprising, I've
Seen
actually
people
picked
like her
somebody by the
before.
head and just kept carrying them.
Tend to burn themselves out very quickly.
No,
I
we're
was
talking about
thinking
the
of the
family
other head.
jewels.
How? No.
Family.
No. 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 I'm
I
good.
can be the
Thank
same
you.
people that
okay?
carry
What?
you by one hand.
No, it'd be like underneath. It'd be cup.
I appreciate the concern, but I'm quite alright,
Piggyback
thank you.
ride.
Because with that strength of yours, you might accidentally grab a little too hard.
certainly
and I'm
been
fucking
through
going
worse.
for it. No.
Oh, I didn't know you were tired. I'm sorry for replacing one tired person with another one.
No.
Why is everybody? I know why everyone's tired. Who didn't go?
Oh, you're doing it from behind, okay.
You.
I don't think.
A number of people didn't go.
Yeah, a number of people didn't go. I'm trying to put faces to names, but I don't know everyone well. I know Mr. Nabotka didn't go since he's part
Aster's out
of
like a light.
the station. Oh,
That's good to hear.
Oh. No shenanigans. You know what? Fuck that.
Thank you.
Hopefully she'll feel better.
Alright. What have you been doing, though?
Frustrated,
I mean, you say far because it's not as thick.
but mostly due to my own lack of understanding of things.
Oh,
Which is annoying.
But, I mean, I meant more so that the snow
Up to
isn't
the
as thick
races.
up there than it is down
I need to
here.
understand how that thing works.
The Porksy or
the Porksy? God damn it!
no?
Come here.
Alright, from my understanding,
Hmm.
from the little
What do you think we call
fast
her,
lesson
the
we got,
Chaos Gremlin?
is
There's enough
the
happening right
Porksy
now, don't you think? I think you adding on to it ain't helping the problem.
would replace the corrupted aether with regular aether.
Case in point. What the
How?
I cause chaos.
fuck you?
It will channel its own, the aether that it has, into the person, and kind of slowly replace
alright?
by push.
We gave them boots.
By cleansing the corrupted aether.
And
So you're
They're not used to boots.
retempering them, but normalizing them?
I see.
Yes.
Reversing it.
I mean, their toes were starting to turn blue.
You are pushing aether into them in order to.
That's it. You'll get used to them.
It's quite important to protect yourself from snow
Rebalance
bad.
them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Get used to it soon enough.
This might have been a fairy tale.
You
Honestly.
don't want to know.
Aren't there
them around
Porksies
in a
that
while.
suck
Probably.
bad
That's all
aether
I'm saying. You don't want to know.
out of things and then
I'm good.
make it physical so you can deal with it?
Exactly. Like I said, you don't want to know.
That's on a need to know basis. I don't need to
I don't know much about Porksies. All I was just given was the crash course.
I'm still trying to figure out if I
Understood.
want to kill more people, okay? This
So-
is not fair.
Only reason why I'm asking is because if they didn't work on this funny tempering,
Just do both.
then we'll need to come up with a method that will.
I haven't seen
From what my sister has told me about she went in that whole place,
That was a lean.
it sounded like it was being manipulated actively.
Sorry, what?
Well,
All
yes.
of the aether, which would
I'm more concerned with
counteract the,
what the fuck that flashbang
I guess,
fuck that was.
or change the effects of the Porksy.
something happened.
Well, yes, but at the same time, we need to figure this is probably not going to be the only time we run into that kind of situation. Like what you did to the bandits in our mission, great, good stuff. It worked. But the fact that it didn't work at where they went means that we need to think of means to counteract it in similar situations, where the corrupted aether is basically inundating the place.
It's too bad we aren't able to get actual proper scientific method measurements of how it was acting. We didn't have any instruments on us and didn't think to with things actively trying to kill us. Otherwise, I could probably write a paper on it.
Well, from my understanding, it's usually
No, but it tried. I could hear whispers in my head telling me to pick up the blasted medallions.
cleansed.
No.
Do you feel any kind of lingering influence?
I mean, I feel fine now. It's just I'm having trouble falling asleep. It kind of was not a very comfortable thing. It felt like my aether was being turned inside out.
There you are.
Sleeping potion for whenever you do go to bed. It'll put you out consistently for a couple of hours ish.
You're going to be helping me.
Your own personal exhaustion will do the rest.
Yes. Wonderful.
Sit the hell down. I've got this. I shield bash
No,
the wall
I'd rather have you
earlier.
both because I don't want you to collapse. Because I don't know how much we will need to. Depend. Well, no, it will just be like instead of one person picking up a heavy box, it will be two people picking up a heavy box.
Yeah,
Easier.
We don't know either of your etheric capacity, so to say. So it's safer to split the load. Because like it's enough to make him nearly pass out, and he has a fucking massive tank.
Alright.
I'm not sure if it's as much as your brother's, but it is quite sizable, and it's been training it over the years.
Better safe than sorry if we don't have proper measurements. Also, is this necessary?
Of course.
I don't want you hurting yourself.
We channel into the Porksy?
We'll just go slow and it'll be fine.
Yeah, he was asking a question.
But it's best.
Channel
Yes.
into the Porksy or them?
Into the Porksy.
Into the Porksy. I'm just guiding it, directing it.
It's really hard.
Giving it a little boost.
He's gonna have trouble.
I can and will hit you.
I thought for one of my boots, but they've given them away.
Ready?
It's more of a cleanse than anything.
I'm gonna dump everything.
A lot easier.
So out of character, I don't know if there are any lingering effects. I don't think there are.
Probably still help just a little bit. More for flavor. Right. We're good. Yes. Don't want to do too much. Just enough just to help.
Praise be to Heidelin.
Feel anything, Melody?
I feel mostly the same. Exhausted.
Well, maybe that's the signal to get some sleep.
I'll stay up a little bit longer at least. I want to question more people to get more notes, that sort of thing. And also I get the feeling that people are going to be stupid and not rest when they should. People that are injured. So I want to at least be available so I'm not waking up and being woken up and having to fucking sprint around and get my dented planisphere working.
That's a good point. I don't know. It should be fine, right?
Yeah, it's within functioning quality. It still spins and it still channels Aether. It's just I'm gonna want to get it fixed eventually. Get to it once I've rested. I don't want to fuck up anything when I'm fixing it.
Very true. You're doing now. We should name the porks.
Okay, alright. Who here knows anything about Mr. Ryder's wife?
Not a clue.
Nothing? Okay, I'm very confused because suddenly Aster is up around with different colored eyes calling herself Mr. Ryder's wife.
Alright, where is she?
Aster.
Aster's supposed to be.
Where is Aster?
Even if she
In
knows she
the
doesn't
medical
want
bay,
to.
I was checking on her and she was sitting up, and I'm like, who woke
Alright,
you
give me a
up?
moment.
And she's like, I woke myself up, and her eyes were different colored, and she's calling herself Ryder's wife, and it's very confusing.
Let me take a shortcut.
Nonsense, and I'm gonna snap.
Be my dealer.
Who goes there? Yeah, everybody's running up in front of me. Oh boy.
Aster's being weird. How well do you know Ryder?
Weird. No,
Oh, Ryder's
super
already
duper
there.
well.
I know that's not Ryder. It sounded like him. I don't know who that is.
That's his son.
Oh, this is his son?
His kids. One of his kids.
It sounded like that.
Apparently,
Alright, then probably fine.
Also, is that tempering?
I see.
I don't know.
They're conversing normally. It's just weird.
It's just weird because what? They sound the same.
Yeah.
It's
Same
weird
mannerisms,
because it's Aster,
personality.
but it's not Aster.
Let's calm down. It's no point in panicking.
Motherfuckers that have things inside of them from the void. What do you mean if
she's calling herself Ryder's wife?
That is weird.
I'm not sure
what?
whether or not Ryder would even want that in the first place.
Red is.
I'm not putting shame on Aster herself.
He mentioned something like that to us before, but I don't remember the details about his wife.
I don't. Is this an effect of the tempering?
I don't.
That's what I was thinking of at first, but I
Listen,
don't think so.
I made that sleeping potion myself. That would have put her out for at least 2 hours. The fact that she's up and around and conversing in a clear and concise manner.
Alright.
Her body is probably
Okay,
still
how
asleep,
about
or at least her
this?
mind's asleep.
There's weird ass shit going on. I say just let it be, and we just walk out and just go on with our day.
Okay, pick you up by waist.
I'm staying because I'm a doctor, so I'm staying.
Just to let you guys know, in case this is important.
Excuse me, gotta go.
Mom
says I gotta get back. Excuse me, sorry, gotta go.
I'll put her back.
What?
Don't you worry.
The more and more I learn about
think
Ryder, the
I'll
more
keep
and more
this
I end
here
up
for
confused.
now.
So is this normal?
Why are people sprinting?
Not really.
Apparently,
Why
Is
your
this-
son needed
Between
to
that
go
one
back
and this
home.
one here,
Mother's
they're
orders.
meddling. They've
Why did...
connected in
understandable.
ways they probably shouldn't.
Okay.
I don't.
All right. So
Who are
Aster's
you?
got different eyes and is calling herself Ryder's wife. I don't get it. I don't know if she actually
Most of the people
is.
here only know me as Ryder's
Whatever.
wife, but no,
Something
my
is
name is
controlling her.
Camellia.
Amelia.
That's the name.
The spirit.
Yes,
I have
Camellia
no
Citro.
idea. There are two
Do you-
thoughts in my head. I know.
Do you mind if
Oh,
I...
you're Miss Saya's mom. Okay, all right, understood.
Do you mind if I give you a... Have you already given her a once-over?
Yes, but again, mostly I just thought that her chakras are out of whack. Yes.
Which is where I tend to come in.
What?
Since
when?
I'm
Oh, right.
Does Mr. Ryder know about this?
I mean, he's right here. He's sleeping in the bed.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Why are you guys so loud? I had a dream.
It's your wife! I
Was
think.
it a pleasant dream? What was it about?
I heard my son's voice, and then...
Oh, he was here.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
He was here?
This is no head trauma.
Well,
Yes.
should we leave them be?
Probably before they, let's give them some privacy.
All right. Okay. Well, at the very least, this isn't. You know what? Yeah, definitely not something we want to stick around for. I've seen pictures.
I don't know what... I don't know what this is. I don't want to leave in case it's something bad.
Stick around.
Talk about
It should be fine.
Fast asleep. Soon enough.
As far as I know, there's a...
Okay. All
someone
right.
I don't know possessing my
I was
friend.
just really worried about Miss
I don't know how much
Aster.
I should trust that
But,
word.
nice meeting you.
Fear not. I've been watching over her for some time now.
Leave her body in a good condition.
Be not afraid. Understood.
She deserves her rest.
I'm well aware.
Do anything about.
Need to pick
Okay,
up an
alright.
unfortunate
Okay, so it's not the thing she was worried about. Understood.
deficiencies.
Okay, alright.
The only
Okay,
thing that makes this
alright.
possible.
I'm not panicking, you're panicking.
You're definitely panicking.
Oh, fantastic.
Come on.
Fine.
Deal with it. Can I personally do something about it? No? Stop worrying about it.
There's a difference between can I do something or versus
You can forgive me for being a little bit concerned. I'm sure you are as well.
one way or another.
I'm not sure how much we should trust this entity possessing her. I've not seen anything like that before.
What concerns me is that she said it's been happening for the past few years.
It's like, shit's going on out there.
Astra's
all
been
the
in a
time.
coma
Should
for
I
the
do
past
something about it? Yes.
8.
Can I do something about it? No. Then don't. Because if you're just gonna keep thinking about
Perhaps-
it, you're gonna get yourself worked up. And then
We'll
you're
wait here just to be
gonna
safe
think
here at the
about
door. Wait here at the door. If
Probably.
she goes back to sleep and Aster wakes back up, we'll ask Aster about it.
No, when I
If she doesn't go to sleep, then
No, I
you
don't
know we
think
have.
we will ask Astra about it.
Why not?
We'll ask Astra about it.
I need to think about home.
Because she needs her.
Yes, I was saying when she wakes up. We're going to wake her up.
I have my old one. I'll be in the bar.
Well, it wakes up after this.
Fuck it, I'll come with you. I need a drink anyway.
Sorry, I'm tired. Didn't mean to snap at you. Everyone needs some sleep, I think.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
I-
They're
Yes.
having their moment.
Yes, give them space.
Let's not disturb them.
Oh, he's having a moment?
Yes.
They're having a moment.
I have another star chart if you want it.
Oh boy. I mean,
Everyone,
I'll take it.
down the stairs, please. People want some privacy in that room.
God damn it, I'm never gonna get to talk with my dad.
I'm no counseling way. I don't know how to deal with this.
That means you three, please.
Yeah.
I literally need to tell him one
Alright.
sentence. Forget.
Nuh-uh.
Or 2 sentences, sorry.
Yes, that,
All I have to do, and then I can go home.
as I was saying earlier, to clear up what I was saying, after she goes back to bed and she's rested, and then we'll talk with her, is what I was saying.
Right. Yes, I can agree with that.
Yes, and needs clarification, see if this is an ongoing issue. If she knows about it, then it's probably fine. And if we see them try to leave, then, well, she's like that, then no. She is not leaving well like that. That is highly suspicious.
Yes. She's not leaving like that.
Day is a waiting game.
You wouldn't
day.
happen to know anything about this, would you? Since you're
What is it?
in the family? Do you happen to know anything about Ryder's wife?
Other than she got killed by her son, no.
So, someone claiming to be that is sort of possessing our friend. That's the best words I have for it.
Tempering.
That's not an accurate word for what that looks like.
She's most certainly not tempered.
Considering what what his wife was,
Getting used to them.
I've heard stories a little
Nice.
bit of her. Her reaching out, I guess, through the veil by asking someone to be a temporary host sounds plausible.
Is that's a lot. Is that possible?
Very hard to do.
I mean,
Don't say that.
What did we miss?
they're talking with Ryder, and we're trying to decide on what's going on.
Right now.
We're just giving them a bit of privacy right now.
Yeah. Ryder seemed fine with them, so I'm slightly less worried, but I'm still keeping my concern on until we can talk with Asta properly after she's rested.
Did she
See if-
sleep now, or is she still up and...
She was
No,
supposed to be sleeping. And then this happened. Let me sit down.
Out and about.
Yes.
I mean, I think technically Miss Astor is sleeping.
Well, her body isn't.
That's what worries me.
Where are you going? No, you get back here.
I'm not going up there.
You are not
I'm
going in that
something.
room.
I'm not. Grabbing something.
Type of fucking secret passages or something. Wouldn't surprise.
Today is a day.
Always need an escape room. Yes, unfucking fortunately. I thought the day after us going through literal fucking hell before, we get a nice relax. Everybody sits down, has some food, has a bunch of alcohol, and passes out for, I don't know, 12, 16 hours.
Oh. Also, since
What do you mean? It's been weird ever since Costa, so...
Yes. Since we have a moment and when there isn't something strange or entire discussions going on, how is your leg? Is it healing good? Is it feeling a little bit better than yesterday?
No, I'm fine. Aster, well, to my reluctance, Aster came over and gave me a bit more healing on the leg, so I'm good now, like actually good.
Why are so many people adverse to getting healing?
Well, it's less that and more he was worried about her exhausting herself.
Her
Which is-
exhausting herself, and the fact that there have definitely been 3 other people that have had way worse injuries than me. My bum leg would have been nothing. I would have been fine in a couple of days. Don't worry.
Yes,
I'd walk it off.
Yes, one of our.
Walk that one.
He said the words.
It's fine.
He said the words you never tell a healer. Just walk it off.
Walk it off? Oh.
You don't just simply walk it off.
You never
Like a
walk it
bruise,
off.
perhaps. But if it's an injury, you don't walk it off. That makes it worse.
Sleep it away.
It makes it heal
Yeah, you know.
wrong.
A bit more
It's-
alcohol
That does
too,
work.
you know.
No. Alcohol is bad for that.
Alcohol to numb the pain. I fall asleep. I sleep it off, and I just, you know.
Unless
I-
you're using
I-
it as disinfectant.
Oh, it'll disinfect, all right.
It's.
You're
Well,
the reason behind the I'm a healer butt.
if there are
I have 4 guns.
Yes, if
Quote unquote.
You're the reason a healer has guns.
Hey.
if you have
They choose what mode those guns are in.
if you have issues with your legs, let your leg let us know. It's the long and short of it.
I know. It'll.
Yes, if
I
you
should be
don't
okay.
want to give consent, we'll just heal the area that you perhaps accidentally are in.
They can shoot your leg for you.
I don't think they would.
Why would they shoot them?
No.
That probably would
Why
not
would we
help,
shoot
but it's
them?
okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts. I appreciate it. Don't worry.
I still need to check in on our dragoon friend if they're up. They got run through straight through with a sword. So I need to make sure
Yeah,
that
her
it's healing
I was
fine.
more worried about.
Yeah.
She went through a hell of a lot worse. And,
Yeah.
and she having, her trying to get, her life saved, almost killed, I believe, you and Ass.
Yeah,
So I decided to just let my leg go for a little bit.
We probably would have passed out before we would have died.
Well, I know that much
Okay,
intensive healing can take an extremely heavy toll on you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm feeling that now. I probably wouldn't be able to do much healing today. I'm tapped dry.
Have you eaten anything today?
I've had some
Archon
Archon loaf. I'm fine. I've already eaten a thing of it. That's enough to fuel someone for like 5 days. Plus, it tastes terrible.
Yeah, but you have.
They
It's
have
not about
actual
the taste,
food
it's
here.
about the amount of nutrients.
It's always about the taste. I have no idea what you're talking about.
If I burp right now, I could taste the limps of breakfast I had with my mom. It was really good.
You
Nope, never mind.
saw your parents.
Good on you.
Yeah, I went to Limsa.
That's nice. How are they doing?
How's your...
My mom's good.
Yes, are you quite right?
And your
That
siblings?
one, and the way he uses his words is
siblings?
very concerning. Very concerning.
Mostly okay.
You're no better.
Bunch of assholes.
Mostly.
But also good assholes.
Walk it off.
How am I no better? What the?
Dare I ask about your father?
At least he'll accept healing.
Okay, that's good.
I want you to heal
If
me.
he's
I
hurt.
want to protect you so that you're alive when I'm in a fucking situation where I need you. Alright? You better be right behind me. You better be healing me. And you better not pass out. And if you're healing me too much, I'm gonna fucking stop. We're going to the entrance. We're gonna wait. You're gonna sleep. Sorry. Tanks should lead. Sorry.
I'd like to think I did something like that. Shit, I stopped 3 of us from getting.
Well, I guess someone's not getting healing now.
I think you did a good job during our little adventure down there.
I just.
You also did a very good job.
Yes.
You also did a good job.
Was...
And then I would tell Ryder he did a good job, but he's currently talking with his wife, I guess.
He's indisposed. I can worry about it.
Oh, it's Miss Luma. Hello.
Oh, thank the gods.
Yes.
Yes, we're giving him a bit of privacy right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Uh,
knock at this entire support system real quick.
Unexpected.
Don't mind.
You missed a shit ton.
They're talking with their wife.
Explain to him that he needs to stop hogging all the ethereal sea with his fucking semen.
What?
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 Excuse me?
What?
You see what I mean?
This is a step.
Now you see what I mean. You see what I mean?
Okay, you are a little bit
That's
better
what
than
You're
yes.
going up there.
Oh,
No, I'm waiting
just
here
four?
for Lulu.
I thought he had like 20.
You could just say that.
No, he has 4. One's dead.
Bro,
So now
it's the
3.
birds and the bees. Grow up.
It's okay, no one liked that one.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
That was the one that killed his wife,
birds
so
and
no
the
one likes that
ethereal
one.
sea.
Oh,
Tank.
shit. Oh,
Tank.
God damn.
Tank, all white hair.
What? What? Huh?
Good point.
Huh?
White hair syndrome.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not great.
It's the stress.
I am quite old. It is draining.
The stress of tanking
Sorry, I
makes
just-
your
Although I
hair go
was-
white.
I was born with generally lighter hair.
Especially when you're completely by yourself, so you don't have.
I don't lose that all of the healers have the same color hair too.
Oh, is your hair also brown
And
with
that is-
a bit of red in it?
Yes.
Well, Asta's hair is more on the purplish side.
Yeah, they're more like
Well, yes,
less
but Miss
brown.
Asta's
Well,
up
the
there,
red
right
with
here.
blue.
Enjoy your walk.
Thank you. Okay. So. How's he?
Oh dear.
I'm sure given how much like a year, but I'm sure her hair will look ancient.
No, okay, I'm turning my happy ass around.
Mead?
I'm alright right now.
What's happening? Oi. Oops. I always collapsed.
I'm gonna stay here. He dropped that line on you.
Yeah, it's a real concern.
Yeah.
A primal rider.
Please, before
The
something
difference?
Just go.
Run. It's not worth
Run
it.
away.
Don't listen to him.
God, I see him just shooting it in the fucking sky.
Oh my.
Why are you just making descriptions?
What did he say? What did he say?
What did he say? I need to know. Why? It's not my fault. It's him.
You just said it.
It's him.
I know.
Curse you.
Curse
you, Toma.
Nope. No.
No. Normally, I would assume words don't need healing, but do you require any healing after whatever the fuck was said?
You can't get complete everything.
I've no idea what was said, but I'm kind of scared to ask.
It's one thing when Tovra just says some absolutely out of pocket like completely just why the fuck would any string of those words ever leave someone's mouth? It's another when Neb sits there and has to come up with a very vivid description of what went through his mind upon hearing said words. That's a completely another thing.
Here.
I heard the tail end of it, and
do I need healing? Yes, mental healing from this bullshit. Can you do that?
Yeah, soon enough. That's the closest we got.
Thank you.
Closest we got. Soon enough.
Just mind fucked. Just completely mind fucked.
Soon enough.
Brain empty.
I'm not casting. I'm tapped.
The
I can't cast Shadows of the joke.
I must have had the blue, a little bit of blue carrot. I had my two pieces of Arakan loaf. I'm good for food and aether.
Oh my god.
Yep,
Speaking of uncomfortable conversations, Lulu.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh boy.
No.
They're gonna make you talk about it.
How about
probably.
over alcohol? I have a feeling you need it.
Shit, I'm game.
I'm going to go back to the staircase.
Zoro. I don't know. That sounds. No, I don't. I don't know. Today's weird. Oh dear. There's Tova.
I've never seen Neb collapse like that. Now that I know that I have that power, I'll do it again.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And let me rotate around you.
You're not the one that coughed.
I was worried I still had the look out on my face because he said something that managed to make Neb collapse in anguish.
What? What?
Neb collapsed. He forced Neb to collapse.
Who?
Oh.
Oh,
cursed me.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, the thing is, Neb said something, or described what he saw in his mind as he heard that, which made it 10 times worse.
I didn't hear what he said. They won't tell me. Maybe we should tell Mother Esther.
Nope,
What?
nope. You're staying down here. You're staying down here.
Mother Esther?
They're your.
They're a Viera.
His ears are too short.
No.
And he has his tail.
That too.
Your dad could not be a Vieira, and I don't know if I don't know how things work over here.
What?
I
I'm gonna go.
actually legitimately don't know if that would work or not. We tend to be very particular with who has kids or not in our tribes.
Oh, you meant about Vera, right? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys with that banger, and then I'll see you guys whenever. I'm gonna go for a walk.
Where are you off to? Where are you going?
I'm going to go look at the boards and try to find a hunt, and then I'm going to use my shield, make sure that I'm good enough to defend against whatever's attacking, and then I'm gonna gut it right down the middle.
Nice.
Have fun.
And if there's people there to help, I'm gonna help them.
Thank you for being one of the few people
Good
that
on
aren't
you.
injured and going to go do stupid
I
things.
have a bad feeling.
I should have a
Oh, she's still here.
I'm still here.
I thought you walked away already.
You didn't give him much time to walk away. As soon as he was out of your ears, as soon as he was out of your eyesight, you started talking. It's like you don't have what's the word?
Object permanence.
There you go.
Well, I thought he ran off.
Question:
I
in
don't
case
run
I
like
can't
everyone
get,
That would suit him.
in case I'm not able to talk to
Exactly.
him, is there anyone who like tells Ryder what to do and he has to listen?
Luluma.
Luluma.
I've been pretty chatty as of late.
Neb. One of those two.
So Neb and Luluma.
I'd also recommend Aster, but again, Aster is also up there and predisposed.
Her situation's a bit
They're
pretty
kinda- they're being-
Her
they're being a-
situation's
they're
a bit
being a voice
complicated
box
at the
right
moment.
Mm.
I would rather you not describe her as such.
Describe her as what?
I come to give the healers a message.
Oh, alright. What is the message?
I'm going to go lay down now and hopefully not get blasted by another disruptive amount of aether.
Being a host for another right now.
Would
I
you
guess
like a gold?
would be the proper wording.
Would you like a sticker? Thank you.
No, I'm just letting you know because I'm. So you're not concerned when I'm not out and about because I've been difficult today and I'm usually not.
I mean, we're more concerned if we're seeing you out and about because that means you're not resting. As you should be.
I should be, but it's a little hard to keep the eyes closed. If I tried to explain what happened last night out there, I'm not sure you two could ever sleep again.
What does that mean?
What does that even?
I do not know.
What did she mean by that?
No. And there's three of us. Why did you just say two? There's one of us actually can handle it.
I think they were only talking about the healers and not about Mr. Zeze. Let's say address the healers.
Or the fact that... No, let's just forget about it.
So we're going to teach you to be a healer so that they're wrong.
I would. You do.
It's a
I
great
know my position, and
responsibility, I
it is
know.
getting hit in the face. That is what I do best.
Well.
Mm.
You know, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to think right now anymore.
We could talk about something unrelated to current stressors.
That, but just in general. What the fuck is going on? What did we get ourselves into, Melody?
Isn't that the question of the year?
I mean, technically, we didn't get ourselves into it. It's our boss's fault. See, we have no culpability.
There you go. You have someone else to blame. Simple.
Simple as we have never done anything wrong.
Threatening us to.
There was they're not in it. Who's that fucking guy? The guy with the red shirt, white hair.
You know what? I'm going to
see
if I can.
Going on over there.
Have a seat.
There we go. Trying to figure out how I can have a seat. I'm not.
I mean, if some of us go over,
Legs feeling a bit stiff.
There we go. Yes.
Alright. What's the second?
It's almost like I forgot to. I don't know how to link it. Never mind. Anyways, Anyways.
I mean, they have to believe that we are cool.
How have you been doing?
Well...
No sleep.
Other than the
I've fought a lot of things, and I haven't slept yet. So, generally speaking... Alright. I've most certainly been worse. Which is... a matter of perspective.
That's a good
I think
thing.
that's what's keeping me going right now.
I am exhausted, obviously, but there's a lot of things I'm thinking about. There's a lot of things to think about. So I'm trying not to think about them right now. I'm sort of relaxing, trying to recuperate my energy so I can do my job again.
I'm trying to figure out everything. Alongside failing every time what I do. But I'm still having the silver lining of I figured out how to actually untemper someone. That's a good thing.
That is very good.
The one good thing I've done.
You need to look presentable, because guess what?
I mean, everyone messes up occasionally. It's it's defined by.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Oh. Good morrow. Has she gone to sleep?
Yeah, Aster is asleep. Yeah.
And just to check, because you seem to know more about the situation. Like, this is fine. This is not something to be worried about. Yes? Or getting possessed.
Happened before, right?
It's okay.
Okay, that's
It's fine.
that's a weight off my shoulders, metaphorically. I was worried for a moment we were going to have to stop some weirdo's business.
Yeah. No, it's.
I have no idea how to inspect this.
Aster's not in any danger. She's actually well protected right now, thanks to my wife, of course.
Alright.
Right.
What do you mean, right?
Well, I've never met the woman. I don't know what she's like.
If you saw her in her true thing, you know, back when we, you know, died and all that.
Great, alright. Happening, alright, okay.
She's incredibly beautiful.
I will do what you need. I'm going to go take a walk and cross this thing.
Right, and that is famously
That's just, I guess, the concerning part, but I don't think that might be a good time to ask of the whole situation of the whole dying part.
Don't worry about that part.
Sorry, I don't mean any disrespect against your wife. I just... She's
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
possessing
interrupt
a
the
very
serious
good friend of mine, and that is concerning to me.
It's not a bad thing, ZZ. Take it easy. She's not doing Astra's body any harm, if that's what you're asking. Trust me. If it were something bad, I would tell you that it needs to be handled, but it's fine. She's helped Astra on several occasions. She's not here to do harm to her.
That was painful.
I'll pay for him. I'll give him money for this, like a guild request or something.
Plus,
So that's why exactly being paid for.
I've been really sad and depressed that I can't talk to her on the regular. But I got to talk to her today, so that makes me extremely happy. I'm in a good mood now.
That's good.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Oh, reminds me, someone came by wanting to talk with you. We figured probably should let you have your talk with that first, with them first, since that seems a bit more important. Someone with purple and green hair.
Ah, yes. I believe his name was Antherial. He said he was your son-in-law.
Yeah, son-in-law, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
he
go
wanted
and,
to talk to you.
find him.
I
Yeah, I'll go
believe
and
he's
find
still
him.
around.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the bar with everyone else, since that seems where everyone's knocking about.
On the one hand, that is an incredibly bad situation for practically everyone that lives here. On the other hand,
Want to go take a peek inside to make sure she's all properly tucked in and resting?
Yes.
Alright. We'll try to be a bit quiet, as not to rouse her.
We'll just take a peek, just to make sure she's resting.
What? I'm coming up there.
Oh, watch the door.
Did Asta go back to sleep? Yes, we're checking to make sure she's resting. Okay. I have to leave. I unfortunately need to go to Old and talk to the Weavers Guild and get a friend.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna just see if her theatrical composition feels like. Make sure it doesn't feel like it's been messed with. It's kind of hard to do without proper equipment, but I should be able to just get a sense of things. Does Astra's Aether feel about right?
Still weak.
But about the same as it was earlier.
More or less.
Perfect.
Maybe a little more light leaning than before. But otherwise, generally fine.
She seems stable. It feels she's still weak. There has been a small change, but I think it's insignificant. She feels slightly more light-leaning, but I think that's minor. It's nothing that can't clear itself out. It's like as if someone shot a light aspected spell on her, and her body just works it out. It should be fine. It'll probably return to normal when she wakes up. Nothing to worry about.
Perhaps a after effect of the possession.
Perhaps I should have checked her ether when she was
In
being
any
possessed.
case, she's alright. And, let's see for the rest.
I'll probably come up here and rest myself once we're done with the day.
I think I will too.
Probably.
She's doing good.
Yeah, she.
Well.
Her composition seems about the same. She's slightly more light leaning now, but that's just probably. It's like if someone casted a light aspected spell at you and it got hit to the body. Very minor, like trace things. Should work itself out in the morning.
Alright. Honestly, I'm thinking I might actually get some rest.
No.
Don't know about you two.
I'm gonna get some something to drink because my mouth is a fucking desert after eating that Archon loaf earlier.
I'm surprised you could scarf it down. Oh.
I mean, I'm used to it. But it's what we keep as rations when we're traveling. It tastes horrible, but it keeps you working.
And a couple of people will be fighting a primal on the other side. You think you can hook me up with about a fuck ton of pork cheese?
I believe you're asking the wrong person.
Or after you would just if whoever really needs them, just bring them over here to the people that have them.
I will help if you need to when you come back.
If you need,
I should have enough strength.
Can you have them for me by tomorrow?
No.
He's worse than our boss.
Fuck.
I hope you will be okay.
I don't think you realize.
Yeah, about that. Can you? By the way, can you throw me to the moon, please? I feel like.
Brother. What?
Oh no!
We're trying so hard, buddy.
What?
We were telling her, it's like, yeah, I think he'll be genuine in all the feelings he shows. She's like, yeah, he's really good at acting.
So, you want me to throw you to the moon right now, yes?
What?
There's a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah,
There's a
I'll let
lot.
these two explain. They stole it all.
Oh, alright.
She asked him to
If he could throw people to the moon, then we wouldn't have to get stuff for that fucking boat.
For you. And she just.
Router, have you heard of the friend zone?
Yeah, I'm throwing you to the moon. I'm throwing you to the moon, buddy.
Alright, thank you, buddy.
Let's go.
That is a
Yeah, just straight
rough
upwards.
one.
And we kept talking about it openly, right beside her.
Just.
And she like, so you actually like her? He's like, yeah, I actually. Goodbye.
There he goes.
And we were just like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I actually have feelings for her. I really like her. I wouldn't be acting. This is all gonna be real. She's like, yeah, he's great at acting like this. Just like this. It's perfect.
You'd make Fortuno jealous because of how you threw him.
Are you sure he doesn't need feelings?
That is not good. Oh.
I don't think there's a strong enough fire resistance for that burn.
No, but
that's rough.
That's rough. Fine.
Ryder's lucky enough to not barely even to get one. But what we can do is, after you all do your thing up wherever across, you can probably come back here and we can use this Porksy to help, if there's anything.
Yeah, if we end up needing it. He is going to try and see if he can get some warding scales. If he can, cool. Maybe it will help.
Idea.
That's...
If it...
That can also
he's
be
gonna
hard.
see if he can.
Would be preferable to Porksies.
He's gonna see.
They're a resistant
they
instead
said...
of a cure to the condition.
It's preventative.
I'm sure we'll probably need it. We'll probably need it regardless. Because I don't know how well they'll work on the other side.
Yes.
You probably want the wording skills first. So you won't need them.
Oh, okay.
Shit. I'll go to
But they're
Ratchet
both-
on and grab them.
But they're both gonna be hard to. Well, if you. Okay, you can.
The sea's pork for we alone.
You good?
You good? Brother, what happened?
No, nothing.
You're breaking.
Why? Are you too? Are you tired still? Or why did you collapse?
I think the events of yesterday have gotten to him. I think we've lost him completely.
You probably should get a little bit of rest.
I just remembered.
Also,
I love fighting Susano. I just remembered one of my favorite lines from him. It's Yeah, what's up? What is it? I
Also,
just remembered.
Have you talked to your daughter about whatever that is going on that was up there?
I think she knows, but I'll tell her.
She knows. Have you? She knows a bit, but have you ever? Has that ever happened with her around?
No.
Hi.
Well, you see, the thing is that what is it? What? You're freaking me out. You said,
huh?
I thought something was behind me.
No, that was from there, not from me. That was noise over there.
Oh, so anywho.
The walls are a bit thinner today.
Okay, so.
Not in the wall?
Wanted right then and there to go. Oh look, a primal.
Do that a lot. She can't necessarily
Actually panic.
but she can do that.
I know, but it'd be really funny though. It'd be really funny.
It'd be fucking hilarious, but it's really fucked up.
It would be fucked up, but it would be hilarious.
But she can't stay there.
And they know, they remember everything.
Yeah.
By the gods, it's Garuda.
So all I know is that you know.
Just sneak behind them. Sneak behind them like a little campfire. And go, oh, Ifrit was just there.
Find her.
Throw a pebble at him. Oh look, Titan.
We're being very rude. We should stop being rude.
Y'all are devious. Oh my god. What?
I had a rough day yesterday and I'm allowed a little bit of levity.
No, she's.
Oh, we all did. It's fine. I feel that. I understand that.
How you might try and bring them back if they.
Well, he first brought up Susan also. It's only fair.
This is just them reaching out from the other side.
Look, you might not know, but when I left the academy, I became a wanderer. I've wandered the realm for a long time in search of a friend. What's another 300?
I'm not saying I'm against it on whatever you need to do. I would probably do the same for Saya.
Cool. I'm just glad we reached that point. Alright. You know.
Oh, I understand. I'm just saying, depending on what you need to do, if you think it might be something that will concern her, just make sure you sit Saya down before you do anything big.
In the likely event that I do,
Splash a bit of water. Ooh, Leviathan.
he deserves to know too. Sidriel, after all.
Or she might want to be present, depending.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
That's another one.
I'm sorry. Just that thought is still in the back of my. Still in the back of my head. I'm sorry.
What thought? Whatever made you fall?
Yes.
Welcome back from the moon.
How was the moon, man?
It was great. Well, I didn't quite make it. I went up
Did-
pretty high and then landed back in the snow.
Oh, alright. I was gonna,
You good? You didn't hurt yourself, right?
gonna ask if they met Scheming Way's
Some
family.
bruises, but I'm used to it from him.
Mm.
So anyway, when you fight Susan, though, right? He always goes.
Okay.
You'd be surprised, depending on how you land, how soft the snow can be. Only at a
Yeah,
specific
he
thing.
always doesn't he say the seas part for we alone? Does he say that?
Yes, yes, it does. And rise,
Yeah,
rise.
one of my favorite
I
lines.
guess we'll find out tomorrow, huh?
If he says it, I'll
Throw a snowball at him. Ooh, Shiva.
Oh, I think they're gonna die. I think they're about to die.
What do you mean tomorrow?
Is there what's going on the other side?
Nothing's going on tomorrow. Nothing is going on tomorrow.
5 Gilly gets hit.
Ooh.
Ah, I should have been quicker. I could have made 5 Gil.
She was in the know.
Medic!
Tell her things.
Medic!
Damn, the wound is too deep. He's gone. He's done for.
Get the fuck up.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Baba! You're not dead yet. The fuck are you mean?
Stop me! Go put your feet on the field.
Make me.
I don't think he wants the steppies. I don't think he's a steppies guy.
Well, I'm gonna tell her what's going on if you didn't.
Okay, now that was just more concerning than anything.
I don't know what's actually going on tomorrow, since apparently I thought everyone.
I'd love to know what's going on tomorrow.
How many times has she done that to you?
Tell me.
I ain't got hit in my dick in a long time. 300 years.
Tomorrow. I guess when this bridge between effects are going on over there.
I think he does need some healing.
Has caused.
I think we need to do a job.
He was finding it tomorrow.
I think we need to do.
Yes, tomorrow.
Get the fuck down.
Oh.
I'm not fucking done yet. Don't fucking tell me that shit was fucking happening tomorrow. You're not fucking healed yet, dipshit. Stay the fuck down. Get back in the infirmary.
I want to take me to the infirmary, my dick. Oh. Oh.
Alright, grab one of his legs, so we'll grab the other.
We gotta at least treat him first. Like, holy shit.
Now we'll bring him to the bed first, it'll be alright.
Look at the arms, you get the legs.
Trust me, it's better to move him now before more retaliation happens.
Yes.
Let's treat him here.
The Luma was angry.
His balls are crushed. Come on, let's go.
No pushing it.
We're bringing him to the infirmary. For your own safety.
Before we treat him.
Oh, my dick.
Yeah, that was.
Not again!
Infirmary.
My dick! Oh! Ow!
Yeah, we'll treat you once we get you to safety.
Oh, God. Oh.
We're almost there.
Familiar with.
Oh, shit. I was just asleep. I gotta calm down.
Oh, we didn't think
You're
so.
fine, she's knocked out for a potion.
Okay.
If you wake her up, that's gonna be...
She'll kick my ass. I don't want to wake her up. Thank you. I don't want to wake her up.
Alright.
Alright, just because you also have to go out on a...
Hang on one
Yeah,
second.
get yourself comfy. Get yourself comfy.
Yeah. Shit.
They're over there in their honk shoe era. They're probably fine. I get the honk me era.
No, they're not honk shoeing. They're honk miming. There's the difference.
I already left the Hongshu era. I was there for 8 years, sweetheart.
Ah, fair enough. Anyways.
Anyways.
A fucking coma.
I think.
God damn it. I'll lay down while we do this. Oh, please. The danger has returned.
Please heal
I heard you're going to Radat Han after this.
Save me.
Oh, you heard about
Save
the
me
wording
by the
skills?
12. By the 12, save me. By the 12, save me,
You
please.
possibly weren't planning to go without the person that's provided you every single fucking resource that you have available to you.
I mean,
every
it's
single
best
time
to
it's
take-
had to procure for you.
Just take the
the
punishment and
Lord
review
myself.
afterwards.
Aster's asleep right now. We need to quiet down. No, Luma, I would never go without you. Homie, I would never go without you. Okay, I would never do this without you, Luma. I need your help all the time. I'm
No
like a lost...
provider. Aster is
Yes?
sleeping.
Yes?
Here's a pillow. Put this over your face.
Oh.
What's happening?
I'm scared of her now.
I'm glad. Dumbass.
Come on, man.
Alright.
Could
I
I,
have other things
I'm gonna
to
let you
do.
know, or I'm going to inform you about something that will be happening in the near future, so that way
I'm so.
you're in the know.
Our boss is scared. Did the fudge up? Do not fuck with her.
They'd be great friends.
They'd be great friends.
They probably already are thinking about it. Anyways, alright, let's get to healing.
Yes.
Two.
We need 2 hands
Just don't make our job harder.
3. 4.
Aster is asleep.
5.
Aster's fucking asleep. Get your ass
You know
out
what?
of here.
No. You know what? No, you're just getting AoE healed.
Do you hear that? She is knocked the fuck out. Get out.
Yeah, how did you not wake her up? With
No,
your fucking
don't
alarm?
do it. He doesn't deserve. He just deserves basic.
Yes, we won't be having any more kids. Oh no.
There you go.
Thank God we don't need Holder giving us very
Please heal me. I beg of thee. I got to fight tomorrow.
I just
I
did.
can't go.
I just did.
Thank you. You know what? You're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please,
So you
just
think
this is
everyone
all you
deserved
had to do. This is all you had to do. Right here. This is it. I have a fight tomorrow I gotta get to. You don't understand. I need to be 100%.
After you just fought yesterday.
Yes.
I no longer feel as bad. Boot?
Thank you. I'm good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please, I hope you know that I will dance at your wedding. Yes? What is it?
Get up. Someone just stole my armor. We gotta go get it back. Right now.
No,
I
he just got.
He can't walk.
He got destroyed.
I can't walk, bro.
Yeah.
Alright,
well,
I'm just gonna lay here.
It's best to.
Oh, he's left. I was gonna.
If you want to.
Get over there.
Yeah, she took a sleeping potion. So no matter what you do, she will be asleep. For at least an hour.
Damn. Alright, gotcha. Alright.
Would you also like a sleeping potion? That way they can't.
You'll get a good night's rest. You'll heal a lot faster if
I
you
will.
sleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna sleep. I ain't going nowhere else today. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna stay right here.
Are you sure you don't want it?
No, man. I don't need it. I'm just gonna lay here. Just chill. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. By the 12, Divine. Thank you. Thank you.
Just pray to the 12 she doesn't come back here while we're gone.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna pray to the 12 on it that she don't come back up here. Yeah, I agree.
She's coming down.
I get it was for the bits, but I probably should have done that feeling. Ugh.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
did mine.
I'm gonna go drink.
Yeah.
Who am I going to bop the shit out of?
At least he didn't. At least we didn't mention about him wanting the pixies.
I don't know who said
Hmm.
what.
I don't know. Yeah, who said what?
You can't
Hey,
prove
what
anything.
are you talking about?
What are you
I mean,
doing?
if we just hit all of them, just for good measure.
Yeah?
How about we just put
I
the
can't do
stick
that
down and
inside.
I'll just rest.
Why they had to heal either lower bits? I'd rather not have to heal anyone else's.
If I hear
Actually,
Alexander's
now that I
name
think about
again
it,
out
don't
of
hit
any of you,
Baba.
one of them is
He
going to need
has
help.
job.
You know, he's a constant
Sorry,
threat.
say that again.
I was like, don't hit Baba. He has a job to do for over the coming
Yeah,
weeks.
he's got a.
Apparently,
He's got
yeah,
a,
apparently my face is like off limits now.
What? Oh yeah,
There's a
because
whole
you need to.
thing going down with Laluma.
Trust me,
Oh
we
yeah, right.
I told
What,
him.
what were you? Oh, you told him already? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I know about that. But
Now I'm actually going to get some rest.
Alright, have a good sleep. I'll go to the infirmary to get some rest once I've
Parents need to look at
quenched myself.
Makes sense, makes sense. Alright.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Nightmare. Nightmare.
I'm not sure
This-
if the rest of the
Anyway.
Adventurers Guild kind of knows about it.
I think
Judging from
that's going
your
to be-
expression, I'd assume not.
It seems
Different
like
matter.
I can only
There's-
assume the people that were around Raider at the time know about it. But that's, you know,
anyway.
kind
Is-
of news to me.
Is anyone running the bar, or is it more self-serve?
Oh yes, I was briefly.
I mean, I can. It's pretty much
Yeah.
become whoever's currently behind the bar is running the bar, but I tend to do it more often than not. So.
Fair enough. I just need something to.
After I almost poisoned Bella, so
I just need something to parch myself. I ate some Marken loaf earlier, so my mouth is like a desert.
Fair enough. You want anything specific or just a drink?
Just get me some water. Best way to hydrate yourself.
Alright. Fucking count it.
yeah.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna hole up in here. Gonna hole up in here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
How
don't need
much?
another drink. That one still, I could still feel the buzz, or it could still just be the bruise on the back of my hand. I don't.
Do I owe you anything for the water?
Nah, water's
Alright.
free.
I figure I should check. I know there's some places that require custom water. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go sleep now. Best of luck to you all.
By all means.
Don't get injured or I'll be very sad.
I'll try my best. Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think half of the reason why I almost had a breakdown was just thinking back to when I was almost tempted.
I don't like the implications of that.
On that note, I'm going to leave.
I don't like the
Have a good
implications
night,
of that.
guys.
What are the demonic noises?
Good night.
She told me to wear a cup.
She wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea, especially if you got someone like Luma fucking punching
Hello,
you straight
I'm
in the dick.
hello. I'm here to enter my honk shoe era.
Hawk tour.
Immaculate.
My honk shoe era.
Oh. Alright, now look, I need to get some sleep because I got a fight tomorrow and I need to be in tip-top condition.
Yeah, just wear a second cup just in case. You never know, bro. She might catch you lacking again. I don't know.
True. You're right.
Especially with how all the other shit going on with her now. Oh,
no worries, man. I just gotta. Don't. The fuck is that noise? Don't worry about it. While I'm up here sleeping as well, I'll wake up at some point and watch over Aster and everybody sleeping in here, so that
Alright.
we'll be all right.
Oh,
Thank you, man. Thank you for checking up on me.
it's all good, because that was no man deserves a beating like that. Not unless he absolutely fucked up.
It's crazy. 300 years ago, when I used to go to the academy, the same stuff happened to me. I never thought 300 years later that would happen to me again.
I can't believe time is repeating itself.
Yes, it is. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you're me. Don't be me.
Gotcha.
Take care.
Oh.
My life flashing it before my eyes.
Sleep
Yeah,
casts her spells, does she?
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? She was. Look, you might not have seen it, but she was casting spells or sleep.
I'd be careful, man. I don't know. You might just catch her.
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Don't worry, man.
Demons
I'll protect Aster, dude. I'm on it.
I don't
She
know,
might
bro.
throw me under some
think-
rocks, but I got it, man. Run for your fucking life. Run for your life right now.
Fucking suplex this motherfucker.
Alright.
Go to fucking bed. Go to sleep. I'm hungry. I want to go work. I'm gonna go eat. Good night.
Alright.
Funk Shoe era.